can't stand, you can't fight. A man can't breathe, you can't fight. A man can't see, you can't fight.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
I love that.
Wait, there's a season 4 of Cobra Kai?
Yeah, it is. What about season 4, guys?
No, I'm just kidding, guys. Let's not do this again.
Can you imagine everyone is like, how did Drew and Shamoon get like an early access? Like, oh my god, it starts so much shit.
Imagine like every stream, like we just like pretend to know nothing about the show. Imagine like one stream, like we just talk like all this.
What's Cobra Kai, a job?
Well, this is a very exciting episode of Way of the Fist. Today we're doing a watch party on Karate Kid 3. We got 150 people here. What's up, everybody?
Wow.
Hope you're doing good. Shamoon, you ready for this?
Am I ready? The real pain begins, Drew boy.
Yes. No mercy. Cobra Kai never dies. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that, Johnny. I'm so excited. I was like,
I'm gonna use that.
And they're gonna experience pain, and when they're done with that, fear. And like, I love his voice. I was like, I rented the movie and I couldn't help but like watch a couple scenes, but like I had to stop myself, so like because I knew we were watching it today. So so a lot of people don't really understand the concept of a watch party. I put it in the I put it in the pinned comments so people will know like what we're doing. But Shamoon, if you wanted to like explain like why the heck do we have a timer up here right now?
Okay, so we're doing, I mean, a watch party is very simple to understand, but me and Drew got this timer up because literally we're doing a countdown to how long it is until season 4. We know the release date. No, I'm just kidding. So we basically we're doing a watch party of something, right? The point of why it's called watch party is you're together. You know, they refer to party as in like a bunch of people, but me and Drew are together. We are watching something. It's like a party. It feels like it. And I think the point of it being called a watch party is it's a watch along, you know, you're watching something. So it's very straightforward. The timer is so you guys can keep up with us. So literally, I am expecting some of you to have the film loaded on your screen, no matter how it is. And as soon as we start the timer, you start the film. So the point is just so you guys can keep up with us. Pretty much that's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we would show the movie, but obviously there's copyright stuff on YouTube, so we can't show the movie. We can't play the audio. So we're gonna be sitting here. We're gonna be talking over it a little bit. But the reason why you're not gonna hear the movie or see the movie is because of copyright. So that's why we have the timer here. But if you put on the movie at home, it'll feel like you're watching with us. And I recommend putting it on put it on right now because we're gonna get started very soon, and we're gonna count you down. And if you don't match it up completely, that's why we got the timer up here. So if you're joining in late or whatever, if you get kicked out, just match your thing up with the timer. We're watching Karate Kid Part 3, the movie that belongs to Terry Silver. I think Silver definitely steals the show in that movie. So.
Oh my god, he is the one in this film. He definitely steals it.
Yeah, he absolutely amazing. So I think we should just get right into it. We got a 2-hour movie ahead of us. And a lot of pain, and even more pain.
You've no pain, yeah.
So good. All right, Shamoon, you got it pulled up.
Yes.
All right, chat. Everyone ready? Okay.
Ready? Let's begin.
Yes, sensei. All right, let's do it in 5. We'll do it on go. Okay. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. That was
That was the quickest watch party.
okay. Important MMA. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you. Shimon, you got any snacks or no?
Bro, you know what? I got KFC, so I'm all ready.
Oh, no. I got some pretzels, so
I love
we're all
that.
good. We're good.
Pretzels are so good, man.
What kind of honey wheat, honey crisp? These pretzels are in season 4.
No sensei.
It's very
What would
interesting.
you reckon Bert's lines would be? Clarence does not exist in this dojo, does he? No, Bert.
No, Bert. What do you think Bert? What do you think Bert's last name is?
Silver.
Imagine.
No, Bert Bronze. Bert Bronze. And Dimitri is called Dimitri Gold, and then you got Bert Bronze, and you got Terry Silver. It's all there. What is the problem, Mr. Lawrence? Can you imagine if Arnold Schwarzenegger did this scene?
Wait. Can you hear the dialogue or no? It's like
Not from you. I can hear it from my thing, and I've got subtitles on as well.
wait.
Oh, Drew, did you start the timer?
Oh shoot! Oh no!
Wait.
Wait, what do we do? I totally forgot. Wait. Oh no! Do we start again? Shaboon, thank God you caught that.
Oh my god, that would have been so funny.
Imagine we watched the whole movie.
Bro, that would have been too good. That would have been so good. Oh my god.
Wait,
Nah, I honestly wish I never said it now because literally,
oh my bro, wait.
People will be like, "Where are you?"
Oh my god. Oh, whoops.
Dude,
that's not it.
too funny.
Wait, what do we do?
Okay, let's just reset the whole thing.
Oh god. Okay, we're guys. We're starting. We're starting over, but I'm gonna start the stopwatch this time. Ready? Oh wow, we have 311 people here. It's not,
dude. Okay, they're gonna be like, "All right,
so
let's
confused." Go. Okay, we ready, everybody? All right, I'm gonna press it both this time. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Bang.
Hey, I did it.
It's perfectly in time. I've got
Yes.
perfect view of.
All right, now this makes
down
sense.
there and here.
This makes sense. Now you guys know what we're doing. All right, dude. Imagine like we watched the whole movie.
Oh, dude, that'd be crazy. Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Nah, that's too funny. That honestly, I would laugh so hard if
Oh, that would have been classic.
we didn't realize. The thing is, eventually we would have read the chat and gone, wait.
Did you see the chat? Is that how you knew? Or did you look at the
No,
timer?
I just went, wait, why is the timer not going? Like, is it just...
Dude,
I did a watch party once and the timer was lagging. Pardon me, sorry. It was
It's okay.
lagging. So, like, I was like, is it on or not? But I just thought it was a lag. Yeah.
Dude, I just totally forgot to click it. I didn't even like, think about it. I put the timer up and everything we're talking about. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start the and then I don't even do it.
So oh, man.
Yo, what do you think of like the movies like picking up like right after each other, like consecutively?
I like that. It's interesting because it's pretty much. So, how long is that Okinawa trip? They say, isn't it for over the summer?
Is this summer?
I'm pretty sure he spends the whole of summer in Okinawa.
Really? It feels like a week.
Isn't that what I swear that's what the point of it was, like to spend summer in Okinawa with Mr. Miyagi, and then he comes back and it's like, unless I don't know how many weeks it is, maybe I'm wrong, but Yeah, I mean, it does happen very quickly. So
Oh wait, don't they have like when Kreese is on the phone? Don't they say something like you're like the guy from the Pat Johnson, the referee from the tournament? Doesn't he say like a couple weeks ago we know like you lost the tournament or something? Like I think they like set here. We'll like see, but I think there he is, Pat Johnson. I think he says like a reference to the time, I believe.
okay.
So we'll see.
Do you think this is going to be Kreese and Terry and Robbie? Do you have a problem with that, Robbie?
It's gonna be interesting to see how they like, because Terry is a different beast than Kreese. I think like Terry's gonna you know, like when you're like in a partnership with someone and then like, do the crane, Danny boy?
Do the crane, Daddy. Oh.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yo, Luka Doncic, bro, you've been balling. Luka Doncic in the chat.
Luka, dude, you're playing great,
people
man.
Are stupid.
Like,
It's a watch party.
Luka, well, we appreciate you taking time out of the playoffs to come check out our watch party.
And Knicks have been they finally got in the playoffs, but they haven't been doing too great. Lakers are 2-2 at the moment.
Yeah. Dude, if Anthony
I do
Davis
like
is
this
injured,
little recap. It's pretty cool.
I like it too.
Do you reckon? I 100% think. You know, like the same episode, Chosen and Daniel are pretty much together. I think they're going to do that with maybe the second episode of season 4, where like we just see a moment where Terry. It's like one of the scenes that we know from Karate Kid, but they might even show deleted moments like they did with that scene with Daniel and Chosen fighting, because there was an angle that they didn't use in the original film. So it was pretty nice to see the big three do that. I'd like to see something like that. Oh, the honk! Classic honk.
You know, a lot of people say like Karate Kid 2 should have been where Karate Kid 3 was, and Karate Kid 3 should have been where Karate Kid 2 was. I disagree, because I like, like spacing it out. Like, imagine like right after Karate Kid 1, like Kreese getting his revenge. I like the separation, but what do you think about
more
that?
time to pass. I agree. Like, I don't think it would have worked as nicely. I mean, I like the way they did it, and it just gives that sort of Kreese is like getting that redemption after so long, and he kind of gave up, and then something comes and changes his mind, i.e. Terry Silver. I just think it gives the story a bit more progression as well. It's like,
yeah.
Look at this. He's been missing all our collab invites, Drew. Just throws them in the bin. Martin really doesn't go much collab invite.
I love how this is the first time it like focuses on just him. You know what I mean? The Karate Kid movie, the original one, didn't focus on him really. This is a whole scene just him. No Mr. Miyagi, no Daniel. I love that. Wait, I think this is where where Pat Johnson references like how long it's been.
I think that's the yeah.
Wait, I can't really hear.
I'm reading the subtitles.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some.
Drop Cobra Kai for my membership goals. If you have any questions, give me a call. He doesn't actually reference the time right now.
Oh wait, is it here? I thought they said something. Oh, the music. I love this music.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's not dark music, which I like. It's just like this, because it's more like insane music, kind of like, you know what I mean, like a sociopath.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Asa! He's such a beast though when he fights.
I know, yeah. This is like the only time where you really see his like true skill. Like, I feel like the other time, I mean, or like when he's training, but like even the Mr. Miyagi fight was like kind of like.
Thomas Ian Griffiths as well is a beast. Like, he's an actual black belt in Taekwondo, so he can. I mean, you know those stretches he does with Daniel. You'll see it later. Yeah. It's nuts. He could probably do an axe kick. That's so hard to do.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna.
This is like me before Drew reached out to me about Way of the Fist, and he's like, "No, I gave this opportunity to you. I gave you Cobra Kai Nation. It's yours."
You know what happened? My headphones weren't plugged in all the way, so I couldn't even hear anything. I just heard the music. I was like, that's why I asked you, are they talking? Like, but now I plugged it in all the way. Now I can hear. 9 months. 9 months. So what? It's been a while. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So during the whole summer and all that, basically Daniel's been at Okinawa for some time.
Oh wow! Wait. Yeah, because they just get back now.
Yeah.
So it's been 9 months. What?
Brad, did him and Kamiko, did they?
So what the hell happened with Chosen? Like, if he was there for 9 months,
I'm sure he would have. That's actually a plot hole in itself, because surely in the 9 months he would have seen Chosen about again.
He had to.
Oh, come on. Okay, that's something that's kind of made season 3 a bit more interesting. Oh, Cobra Kai, say it, never
dies. Yeah, I love that. Here it is. Here it is. So
damn,
cool
his hair is so shiny.
Silver.
I love that.
What if they ran into each other right there?
This is something that was always messed me up. Is it took one glance for them to go, what the hell? Like,
just like, do you think like Silver would have just like beat him up right there?
Silver's like, oh, so you're the Daniel, and then he just attacks Daniel there. Then Miyagi beats him up like just a honk to Terry. We're building Way of the Fist.
What? Oh,
what do you think is going on there? We're building Way of the Fist.
Literally, that's the from our animation.
It's a fan from Gene's taking over. Gene's like our Terry Silver. He's like got the resources in terms of
literally. Literally. Gene, we need a favor. Anything for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry.
That's Louis. That's Louis' uncle. Man, if he
Louis Martini,
why didn't Miyagi go to him and do the healing technique?
Why doesn't Miyagi travel the world and just heal everybody in the hospital?
It's like Doctor Strange. Ancient one does that.
That'd be funny though. Imagine like a whole movie and Mr. Miyagi traveling the world and like
that'd be quite cool. Maybe we should do a fan film on that. He could be in our season 7.
That's okay. You'll find another girl, Jessica. in like in a couple hours.
You find Amanda, mate. Don't worry. And then you have a son called Anthony.
Don't worry, Daniel. Everything works out. You have a son who eats butter. You're all good, bro.
Your son's gonna save everybody.
Your son's gonna save the valley.
Miyagi's like, Drew and Shimun really took everything. Now he's thinking, do I show no mercy?
What?
That bonsai.
I think like every time I say bonsai in my videos, it like steals a bonsai tree, so that's why they're all gone.
We could change the context of the scene and say, what if Drew didn't stop saying bonsai? Daniel and Miyagi just remembering. You could really put that in this context. But there are a lot of memories. Oh my God. What are you gonna do now? Why is it making more sense the more he says it? I don't know. No. Despite you stealing the bonsais.
I own you, so I own your bonsais.
Oi. I'm always wondering why I said oi to him after. Oh, that.
I like the Easter egg of like with Robbie, how he like walks into the chimes, you know? Like
Oh no, yeah.
those
Yeah, he
chimes.
does that. Isn't that before Sam's like, what you doing, Robbie?
It's the same chimes, right? Or like I don't know if it's the same exact ones, but I guess maybe it's supposed to be. Probably.
It's gotta be similar. Daniel selling drugs is going quite well. Bonsai weed.
This guy is such a good father figure. Like, you know, he's like, it's like you think he's just all about like wisdom and like karate, but he's also like, you know, telling Daniel like how important college is and all that. Even though
He is really
Daniel-
good role model. Like, it's imagine not having a dad your whole life and you just meet a Miyagi. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, well, that's why a lot of people like, you know, like, oh yeah. This is great.
I hope they. I beg they have a steam room scene again.
Oh, they have to.
Well, if he's in a public steam room, then someone's like, "Why are you using an old phone?"
Who are you yelling at?
He's talking about you, Drew, and I'm finished with that kid. I love this quote. Yo, twerp. Wait, did you notice that? He said, Johnny, I'm going to have that little twerp.
What?
He wasn't talking about Johnny Lawrence, but he calls John Kreese. He says, Johnny, I'm going to have that little twerp. And Johnny says, I'm going to have you little twerp to Daniel. I never noticed that until now.
Oh.
I didn't know that was on purpose or weird.
Well, that was from Karate Kid.
No, but the sentence there, I don't know if there's a link, but it just kind of blew my mind thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Man, if you're talking to Johnny Lawrence.
I know. It's gonna be interesting, like, because nobody calls Crease Johnny except for Silver. So like I wonder like what the writers are gonna do because it might be a little confusing. What?
They just keep calling each other Johnny. You're Johnny? Oh, you're
Johnny? Johnny? It's like Silver's like Johnny, and then like actual Johnny's like what? And he's like, no, like other Johnny.
In the middle of a fight. Damn, he's got everything in check. He's all good.
Yeah.
Margaret. What if Margaret makes a return? What if she's related to Homeless Lynn?
Is the actress alive?
I'm not sure.
Here,
You never know.
Search it up.
Oh, Maddie Thomasine Griffiths just dropped into this. Said, "Hey guys, thanks for watching the film."
Someone just said Thomasine Griffith was in the chat.
That's why I said it. Yeah. Nah, you're lying. Don't say that.
Yeah, that's not
Mike
funny.
Barnes. Do you reckon they'll do any sort of thing with the magazine? Like, not like, oh, they're looking for another student, but like just paying reference to that. Because that scene for me is quite memorable. Like, you are kind of hoping you might see that again.
That'd be cool. Like something like that. Maybe they see like modern day Mike Barnes in the magazine.
Leo Howard.
Leo Howard. Perfect. And that's how season 4 ends. By the way, Diana Webster was the name of Margaret, and she died in 2010, unfortunately.
Oh,
So
that's a shame.
yeah, sucks.
Must have lived a long life though.
Yeah.
Miyagi made Daniel a steak, I swear.
What?
Wasn't he grilling or frying something outside, like barbecuing even?
I just missed it.
You said Daniel's and you have a sense of humor. That's so cool what Daniel did for him.
Yeah.
I mean, after what Miyagi does, if Miyagi did that much to you, like you would definitely do something like that for Miyagi.
Yeah. Well, also because Miyagi's too unselfish to do something.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it. You'd have to do it for him because he would care about other things still.
Yeah. It's funny how he like makes like these college decisions without his mom. You know what I mean? Like it's like Mr.
I've
Miyagi's
always
like,
wondered that. I'm like, does his mom even care about him?
yeah, like because wasn't it Mr. Miyagi was like, okay, you don't have to go to college, and then like it's like, okay, but like you're not his dad, like you're not like his like legal parent, right? Like Lucille didn't say anything about that, right?
Surely Lucille would be so mad that like, Daniel doing all of this without him.
What the heck are you doing, Daniel? Go to college.
I'm surprised she never brought it up in like the Cobra Kai.
I know, yeah. And he still owns a car dealership. You know what I mean?
They skipped all the college stuff, but because he went to college, and that's they explain how he broke up with Ali when in the finale.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that part of his life though in college. Kind of curious, like what it would have been like.
Yeah.
That was a cool idea.
Yeah.
We should do that, Drew, and we should make money.
Should make a bonsai store.
What way of the fist bonsais. Wave the fist, little trees.
That was one time. Won't happen again. Right? From season 1, episode 7.
I love how he just does the bow. What if he just like honked Daniel and he's like so excited?
No bow, just a.
You're a good boy, Daniel son. Honk.
Tash Hawk, really enjoying this highlight of my day. Thank you. Oh, thanks.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Glad this is the highlight of your day. Enjoy the movie with us.
Yes.
Margaret just pulls up a chair right next to his bathtub.
What if Clarence was in there and Terry had to jump up? Margaret, you made a bad decision sitting down.
Mr. Cole.
People still think Tom Cole relation.
Yeah. Too much.
I definitely think there has to be a connection if he's in season 4. Mike Barnes. Mike Barnes honestly looks like Gao from Street Fighter, but just way more smaller. Snake.
He's so funny. He's great.
He reminds you of like a Home Alone villain.
Yeah, he's such a cartoon villain.
Yeah. I hope we see him in season 4. Yeah, Mike and Sean and William Christopher Ford have to be back.
Yeah.
Definitely Mike. Mike's definitely happening. It's just a matter of time.
Who's the actor for Snake?
I actually can't remember his name.
Here, let me search it up. Jonathan Avildsen? Is that John Avildsen's like son or something?
Huh?
Wait.
Oh, might be, yeah.
I actually wait. I actually remember this.
That's very interesting.
He initially auditioned for the role of Mike Barnes before Sean Kanan got the role. Wait.
And I think Brandon Lee nearly got Mike Barnes as well.
Jonathan Yeah. Wait, that's the son of John Avildsen. Oh, that's sick.
I didn't actually know that. That's pretty cool.
That's actually dope. Imagine if he was Mike Barnes.
That would have changed the game. But then who would have been Snake?
Sean Kanan.
No, Thomas Ian Griffith.
Sean Kanan's Terry Silver.
And then Sean becomes Terry Silver. I feel like he could still be Mike Barnes, but as Terry Silver. Just be the same, just another character. I remember seeing the scene with him and Jessica. I remember Ralph was saying in an interview he had like I think the poison ivy went in his eyes when they were filming.
Yeah.
And that sounded all nasty.
As they were filming, then what did they do to like?
I think like later on in the day or something, it was like his eyes were burning and stuff, like, and he was like couldn't even see. It was that bad. And I think he said like sleeping as well was the worst thing.
So did they have to like wait to film?
No, I don't know. I think he was all right after, but I can't remember them saying a delay, or might have actually been some sort of, maybe it took an extra week. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't remember everything, but it was in a season 3 interview.
Yeah.
Damn, he said some bonsais are worth a few thousands.
Nuts.
What if Miyagi had a seat? What if the scroll actually contains the formula to make bonsais really quickly, and it makes him a lot of money?
Oh, that'd be sick. I love this. Like the music with the kata. It's just
I
like
love the
it's
music.
so beautiful. Like Daniel with the headband. Like
Mm.
I don't know. It's something about this. I feel like this is what Karate Kid is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right here.
I like
for me
I
personally.
don't know why, but the coat that Daniel's rocking is pretty cool as well.
Yeah. Look at that. Like, and that's real. That's, you know what I mean? That's not
That's
fake.
actually so cool.
That's beautiful.
Damn, imagine being up there doing that. That'd be so therapeutic.
I know. Yeah. And like life threatening. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty scary too.
Yeah.
What do you think about like Daniel? Because like look, to be straight up, like a lot of people have complaints about this movie, and like I personally enjoy the movie. I think like Terry Silver just makes, because like to be honest, like the bonsai stuff, like this isn't like the most interesting part of the movie. It's like Terry Silver and what he does is like what really makes the movie special. But what do you think about like Daniel? Like a lot of people like have complaints that Daniel kind of like went backwards from Karate Kid 1, then Karate Kid 2, he fights to the death and wins, and then he's scared to fight in a tournament. Like, what do you think about that?
I feel like they try and explain that with Miyagi teaching him like, yeah, he's still young, he doesn't know it all, even though he's conquered some insane moments. But like despite that, like he still thinks it's about winning the trophy. And I think I like the way though they use Miyagi as to go like, no, it's not just, it's really more than the tournament now. But yeah, you're right. Like it is kind of backwards because it's like he's getting that he's got confidence in himself now, but he's got arrogance with that, and it is kind of backwards. Like he's not thinking up here, he's thinking down there, and it's like, yeah, you conquered the tournament with less preparation, you fought to the death. So why are you such a Ponzi in a way? I do get the criticisms, but there's a reason I feel why Daniel has to. He's got no choice. Like he doesn't know these guys threatening him and all this stuff. And I guess people forget he's supposed to be really young still. Like he's not Miyagi wise. Like he learns from Miyagi, but doesn't mean he is Miyagi. But obviously in Cobra Kai he's more wise. But I get that's just Daniel being Daniel though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, even though he like did a fight to the death in Karate Kid 2, he barely won, and he was bleeding, and Komiko almost died. So it's like
if it wasn't for the Okinawa drum interruption, he may have not ever won that fight.
Yeah, probably. So, I mean, like I 100% don't like see like those like criticisms when people say like, why is he like scared in this movie of Mike Barnes when he literally fought to the death? Because like, look, Mike Barnes is terrifying and like a lot stronger than him, and literally beat him at like he didn't beat Mike Barnes in anything until the very end. It was only that last move where he really like completely took him out. So
yeah, I agree. Man, if this was like filmed in like Colorado, it'd be like different kind of pot store.
How ironic that there's like a literally a pottery shop right across the street. Like are there like pottery shops in like anywhere? Like really? Like
I'm pretty
it's probably
sure
like,
I've never ever seen one
I've
in my
never
life.
I don't think I've ever either. I feel like if I searched up nearest one near me, it'd be like 5
Maybe it
hours
was a
away.
thing back in those days, but it was still rare at the
Like
same
in those
time.
days, is like a pottery shop, like 5 pottery shops in every town.
Yeah. For every coffee store, there's like a pottery store next door. She's like chirping him here, but then
She
then she
leads
ends
him
up
on.
getting back with her boyfriend. Bro, Jessica did him dirty.
Yeah, she's leading him on for sure.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, but if I was Daniel and that, I'm thinking that's a date. That's
Yeah.
not. I'm not just meeting up with someone. If they're really interested in that way, that feels like a date.
Oh, for sure.
Miyagi even was like, you go next door, you talk to her. Like he's trying to get him in there. He's like, no, Kamika, what are you gonna do, bro? Yeah, step your game up. Maybe that's the Miyagi magic he was trying to give to Daniel. Can you imagine a funny like what if scenario where Daniel and Miyagi were Cobra Kai and Johnny, Kreese, and Terry were Miyagi-Do, like in a crazy another universe, and Daniel is like he's got his friends with Ali and some other guys, or like Freddy Fernandez. They're like the group of guys in Cobra Kai, and they are picking on Johnny in school.
That would be like one wacky alternate universe.
Right. Or even like Johnny's friends are still Cobras, but instead it's just Daniel and Johnny have switched places.
Well, Daniel.
That means
Technically-
Miyagi would be he'd be like Kreese.
Oh my, that'd be fun. That'd
I'm
actually be
just trying
fun
to
to
imagine
watch.
him speaking no mercy in the way he talks now.
That'd be
That'd be
cool to
nuts.
see. Like, I think Pat Morita could play like a good villain. Has he had any roles where he's played like a villain? Other than the
I'm
SpongeBob
not too
episode?
sure, but maybe once. I'm not sure though. It's definitely worth looking up.
Like, I feel like he would be a good, like, even in Karate Kid, I feel like he would like play a good villain.
I'm not gonna lie, but he would be the most OP villain because no one's ever
Yeah.
beaten him in the fight. So I'm just curious, like, who would be able to stop him? Like, he would be like the Thanos of.
Bro, this scene is like so freaking creepy. Like, literally, like the dude is like stalking him.
I'm pretty sure back in those times it was like, I mean, not that it's common. Like, people are more perceptible to creeps now, but then it must have been quite really creepy seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
this is quite
imagine.
crazy what Terry's doing here.
And this is all he has no idea who these people have not done anything to him, but they've wronged his best friend. Like, that really just goes to show how like much Kreese and Silver are like connected. And like season 3, they like show it with the Vietnam. Like literally, Kreese saved his life. Silver would give his life for Kreese.
Oh,
know?
yeah, like that scene in the end, he's like, I owe you, and I'll be there,
Yeah.
Johnny, or Johnny, I will be there. Like, that kind of manifests, or that's already, you can like see that being manifested in here. Just that trust that he has in Kreese and that relationship that they have. It's, I mean, he's more than just a friend. Like, he's like a blood brother. Like, he's willing to do this, send him on holiday and all this. It's like pretty nuts if you think about it.
Yeah.
I love the story though. It's a friend from Vietnam that saved his life a bunch of times, and he's like, in his mind, he's going, "Someone messed with Captain Kreese. Someone messed with my captain." And they're like, "Who dares going to defy my captain and what he's done?" Like, Daniel and Miyagi don't even know about that. And then that's the amazing part of the story.
I always thought this scene was really interesting. Like, look at this. Like, he's seeing the Medal of Honor, you know, like Mr. Miyagi fought in the war, and like so did Silver. So there's already kind of that like you would think there's like a respect, but I mean it's kind of interesting. They might like bring that back up, like, you know, the fact that they both like fought for their country, you know. I don't know.
If Terry and Daniel ever were to like make ends meet and they just kind of civil, I can imagine that being the reason, just the respect. Like, my sensei was a soldier just like you, but he didn't go crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I can imagine there being a scene like that.
I'm gonna say they don't make ends meet. I'm gonna say
I don't think it would be that easy though.
Ever.
Like,
I don't think they ever will.
that's why I said if they ever do. But you know, it could want to be one of those things like we will always hate each other, but we'll accept that. Like, it doesn't always need to make sense. So I agree. Yeah, there's definitely, yeah.
I think KREESE will, like, you know, at the very end of this, by the very end of the series, him, Daniel, Johnny will be on good terms, but Silver, no. I think Silver, no, with either of them. I don't think Silver gets a happy ending. You know,
I just realized something. This is Memorial Day today, and we're talking about soldiers and stuff.
Yeah. Happy Memorial
timing
Day.
that we did this.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
it's really good timing. And yeah, talking about Miyagi and Silver as soldiers reminded me, like, yeah. That has always been an interesting thing, though. I do hope they address that in season 4. Like, Silver was very well aware of like, yeah, Miyagi being a soldier and getting that Medal of Valor.
Yeah. It's like crazy, like how many like people have like, you know, like is today like it's just like crazy like how many people like, you know, like fought for like country, like just I don't know, like we're just very thankful. So I don't know if there's any like anybody watching here who like knows like a veteran or is a veteran maybe, but we appreciate you and your service.
Yeah, definitely.
No, she totally let him on.
It's just fun. I found that writing funny. Oh, I've suddenly decided to talk to my boyfriend again, but I was like going to meet up with you.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know
That's
what?
like, that was Johnny and Ali. He meets Ali in the pottery store. Oh, I've decided to like talk to my ex again. I know, something just didn't stick with that. Maybe they just tried to go an interesting aspect of Daniel doesn't need to have another like love interest. Like, he can, like, we can have a film without like him just having a friend. So maybe they just wanted to freshen it up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little.
I would have asked Cayman that, but yeah, I don't think you didn't ask Cayman about anything like that, did you?
About Jessica Andrews and like the relationship? No. I mean, yeah, they probably just didn't want to like give Daniel just another girl, but I mean, it's kind of like it kind of feels like they're together. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you're gonna do that, you might as well like make them more of a thing, like, especially like, I don't know, just 3 different girls in his life that was significant. It'd be interesting to see that in the and then in the future, Ali and Kamiko. But yeah, Jessica's never. They've just been friends. So
yeah. She's like, okay, now I like you.
I like you. No, I don't like you. Borat. Can you imagine if Borat and Azamat threatened Daniel? They're just coming through the door. Oh, well, actually, Armand.
I actually, this scene is like really funny. Like, I like how he's like he's like kind of imitating Miyagi. Like, oh, like Mr. Miyagi would make a lesson with the pottery. Like, you know.
Yeah. How creepy is that? One more down there. That face, bro. He is such a look at him. Mike doesn't even look like he cares. He's just like, I want to get my thing and get out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
He just means business. That's all he thinks about.
Yeah.
It's not a very good way of approaching someone for this, is it?
Can you please sign the application?
Have some manners, then I'll think about it. This film could have ended with, you know, a few polite manners, and then there would have been no fight.
Can you please sign the application? Sure. Cuts the credits.
Later.
What the frick? Stay positive, YT. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you.
I didn't even know 79p was possible for a donation.
I don't even know. I don't even know what currency is that.
That's in my currency.
That's your currency?
So that would be like $1 at least, I think.
Oh, got you.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I think 99 cents in like American is like the lowest.
Oh, that's probably like, yeah. Oh, silver.
Great scene.
Yeah, I like the fact it talks about his master as well.
Yeah.
I'm really curious what if Terry went to Miyagi-Do and Sam saw him and spoke to Sam? That'd be quite nice because Sam wouldn't know him.
It's gonna be interesting to see like him with Sam, Miguel, like the guys on the other side, you know, Hawk. Like that's crazy to think of, you know.
Yeah, it's the fact he faked this as well. What if that's how KREESE dies? He actually dies like that. Like not in season 4, but further down the line, he just dies of like in like a heart attack or something. They would make that the saddest death, I bet.
Yeah.
If they kill a character at the end of season 4 or going into season 5, someone dies. Like this show is going to get so much darker, and that will just bring out a darker side to Silver.
Yeah. Like you have to remember Silver's acting in this. It's not just Thomas Ian Griffith. It's like Silver's acting in the movie. So it's like man of many talents.
He can act, he can fake, he can strike pain. He wants to make and break you, basically. He's really like he is another breed. KREESE is just old school. I will beat you, and then Silver's like, I will beat you and extra and a bit of salt and a bit of sauce, and add everything else to it. He just wants the whole plate.
Yeah, Silver's more long term.
Silver's like a little bug that won't go, or you know, he's just like he's just a wild animal, and he won't stop to get his prey, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I like? I always find this funny. I'm like, she's bringing him some nice ass food over. Huh?
I know, yeah.
So not even Ali did that to him. Just friends.
I know, yeah. Friends don't look at each other like that.
I'm not gonna lie, just because gays are getting massively there. I'm like, come on, man. Oh, maybe that's a reference to. Maybe they kind of refer to that when Sam was like, "It's not a date," and Miguel was like, "What if it's not a date? It's just two friends meeting up." Maybe they're actually. Oh my god! Maybe they refer to that with this.
Yeah.
What if the whole time Jessica and Daniel were supposed to get together? This does remind me of Sam and Miguel in some ways.
Yeah, it's like the friendship turned to because they weren't on a date the whole date.
Yeah, they went on date. There's no cap there. Oh wow! I love that they turned the light off. Come on, man, leave the light on at least. I would be like, come on, leave it on at least.
Snake is so funny.
He's just trying to be so scary, isn't he?
He's trying to be scary, but he's like funny. Mike going for that mac and cheese.
Dennis, you know what to do, Dennis?
Don't do it, William. Did you know that I don't think Dennis had any lines. And then listen, wait. Dennis didn't have any lines in the movie, and then Ralph actually like vouchered for like him to have like 2 lines.
That's pretty cool.
Which is like, you know, that's really cool of him, you know, like Ralph's the star of the movie, doesn't need to like do that. You would think like maybe doesn't think of the other people on set, but like, you know,
that is cool.
It's cool that he does. Yeah.
I
love it.
He's being the hell out of
Daniel. Do it's like this. It's like, don't do that. Doesn't even affect him.
Mike versus Johnny would be such a good fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be.
Everybody gangster until Miyagi shows up. Look how easy he does it.
Johnny and Mike are like similar fighters.
Yeah, they are.
I feel like Sean Kanan now versus William Zabka now would just be like dope.
Oh, dude, I hope they do that. Could you imagine in another universe, we actually got a story of Mike Barnes as Cobra Kai, like instead of Johnny? It was all like they just started off with Mike. That would have been nuts.
Like cuts to him like lying in bed and then, like making salami, and then like he has like a neighbor.
He meets his version of Miguel. And
yeah. Opens up Cobra Kai Dojo. At the end of season 1, Terry Silver comes in.
This part always made me laugh. Just Miyagi just so like doesn't give a F. He just like chilling. I always found this funny. It's the way he's singing.
I know, yeah.
So jolly.
Wait, why do you think Miyagi? Because this always like made me like think like why didn't Miyagi? Because Daniel was listening to Mr. Miyagi when he's like Mr. Miyagi was like, don't do the tournament. Daniel wasn't going to do the tournament, but then, you know, these guys are threatening him. He's like, he has no choice, but Mr. Miyagi still wouldn't train him, even though his life was being threatened.
I kind of feel like Miyagi the whole time was like, you know what? I want this film to go longer, so let's just, you know, let me just keep denying you, and then when the time is really correct, I will. My thing just
like 20 minutes left of the movie. I'll come in.
Let's just get the business when it matters. Like I generally feel he was like, I got to tell you something, Daniel. We got to make the movie longer.
Mr. Miyagi, why won't you help me? Look, Daniel-san, we're only 20 minutes into the movie. We gotta oh wow, wait. we gotta extend it.
Extended cut. Like he just walked off. I just feel like Pat during this film was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever and just see how long it takes for Ralph to cave in, or for me to cave in to letting Ralph's Daniel like finally get help.
Yeah, maybe he's like, you know, just
maybe that was in the script.
Daniel about independence or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Like, come on. If you know what? If Daniel they had a gun, and Miyagi probably be like, it's okay, they won't come back. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Sensei, they just put a gun to my head. They could have killed me. I've got to learn how to do. I need to do this tournament.
Yeah, well, they've destroyed the bonsai tree. Like, almost killed them on that cliff. Spoiler alert, but You
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
And then Mr. Miyagi like, no, it's okay. Like, we're all good. They filmed all this in LA, right?
yeah, I believe so.
Beautiful.
Actually, I think these scenes were filmed somewhere else. I don't know if it was LA, but there was some. I think it was another state where they filmed all of these scenes.
Oh, I'll search
Or I
it
might
up.
be wrong. Robbing a bank.
It was, I think it was filmed in Los Angeles. All of it.
All of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, it was filmed. Those scenes with the cliff were filmed. Devil's Basin, Highway Elk, California. Devil's Cauldron. That's the actual name of it.
Mm.
Is that's what they say in the movie? That's the actual name of it in real life too? Probably. Oh no, it says Devil's Basin, so it's probably like similar. The All Valley tournaments, like it's so cool that it's like a basketball. Imagine like playing basketball, like where the All Valley tournament was, because it's like a stadium, you know.
Dude,
The
we
all-
need to make that happen. We need to do that. We need to
Dude.
vlog it.
Oh, when we get together, we'll meet at the All Valley, play like a game of basketball, like all like you're the best around, like that'd be
I'm
so
not gonna
sick
lie,
though.
but I've been planning a trip to LA for such a long time, and like I just know I'm gonna go for a really good reason. So like when I go to LA, it's not just gonna be me just visiting wherever. It's gonna be some cool ass, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, I would love to visit the Valley. That's like on my bucket list, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
We could
You
legit
see,
visit
like-
the locations. That would be nuts.
Well, you can see the Karate Kid locations, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Cobra Kai is like.
Oh no,
totally
I understand they've shut a lot of them and you can't get inside or whatever, but
Atlanta is where they film like all the Cobra Kai stuff.
you
But,
could
like-
see like maybe the dojo stand outside or whatever.
In where? Atlanta.
In Atlanta, I've seen a few people. Not like you can't obviously go in, but I think they normally have like a bouncer or something there. But like you can like see it from like outside. It's everything's covered and stuff.
Well, you could see the original Cobra Kai dojo in LA, like the outside of it. I don't.
That's cool,
I think it's like a. I don't know if right now, but I heard like at one point it was like a gym.
dude. If that's a gym, I'm definitely training there. For, like,
That'd
a
be
session.
sick.
That'd be
No,
dope.
but I don't know. I don't know if like the interior is like, you know, it's not like definitely not the same, but I'm not
Even
sure.
if not, just like training there, knowing that the Cry Kid scenes
I know.
were filmed there, I'm gonna be like, oh, so
Dude,
nostalgic.
does not exist in this dojo.
I would 100% be like, no mercy in the gym.
Terry Silver's mansion. Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
I
if
know
I
that
go
was a
to,
school trip.
I know, dude. Oh, that'd be sick. School trip. All right, class, we're going to LA to visit the Karate Kid locations. That'd be sick though. Like, I want to do that. Like, either go to LA or Atlanta and go to every single location for Cobra Kai, like a whole road trip. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
One thing I never understood is how did Mike and those guys know where they were? How do they know that? This guy's gonna. How did you know where the bonsai was?
Shimon, isn't it obvious? Like they if they didn't know where they were, they wouldn't be able to get Daniel to sign the application. So like that's why. They just you know what I
But
mean? It is.
what if it was Clarence? What if Clarence told them the location? Maybe he,
Clarence was the rat.
it was Yaya. Yaya wanted to make sure Cobra Kai was a thing. Maybe when Yaya was
Come
there,
on, did you get that one? Tell me you got that one.
yeah,
Clarence was the rat.
the rat.
He ratted them out.
Oh my god.
Oh no. It's like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt that.
Yeah. I love when like it's obviously later, but like like when like Daniel's signing the application, he's like, "Oh, I'll sign the." He's gonna like somebody. He's like, "I'll sign the application." Like like he's like yelling like in his like accent, his Jersey accent.
That is funny.
Toss me the rope. Toss me the whip. I'll toss you the idol. You ever watch Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Oh, dude, I love Indiana Jones films. Like, da, 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 da. I love the theme song. I used to play the game a lot. I think it was on PS2.
Oh, cool.
That was a dope ass game as well. And yeah, I haven't watched them in a while, but I know they're doing another one and Harrison's back, so that's gonna be dope. Maybe they do a Cobra Kai out of that.
What do you like? Wait.
Someone goes, "Hey, Adrian, I'll sign the application." Adrian, I'll sign the application. Imagine Arnold. I signed the application.
You see, this is what I mean. He's like going nuts. No, but I guess they've probably just been keeping an eye on Dan. Well, look, Terry Silver's been like following Daniel, so that's probably how.
Hmm.
You know what's crazy? It's like already an hour into the movie. There's less than an hour left, and Terry Silver hasn't even trained Daniel yet.
I can maybe see why people find that criticism then, because this is an hour and not a lot has happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see why people kind of. I never thought of it. I didn't know this was an hour in. Damn.
I know it's gone by really fast. It feels like it just started. It feels like we watched like half hour.
I know we've been talking as well, but still,
Yeah.
I did not feel like an hour.
You know what? Like, I really found it's like I like the parts of like Silver and KREESE training Mike Barnes. Like during that whole montage at the end before the tournament. I was like, I wish we got more of that. You know what I mean? It's like sick.
Yeah,
I want to see. I want to see
agree.
the villains. I want to see the villains.
I want to see how Mike reacted. Mike just walks off, and Terry and KREESE, they were kind of walking off as well. But I want to see how Mike felt.
Yeah. They'll really be pissed.
Oh, Mike, if you speak like that to me, mate, I'm a.
You're dead, amigo.
Yeah. You're dead, amigo. Imagine if G-Rod just comes in. You're dead, amigo. Young G-Rod.
Dude, what do you? Oh my god! Wait, that's like actually like what? What do you think G-Rod or Juan was doing during the Karate Kid? During this movie, what do you think he was doing? Probably just like going up to people and like saying you're dead, amigo. Oh my god.
He lacks
like
conviction, though. If he wanted to break that, he should have broken it properly. He just snapped it a little bit.
Yeah.
He underestimated the bonsai, Drew.
Yeah, I guess he just. As long as he just snapped it. I don't know. That's such like a terrible moment, you know.
It's like the first big action sequence of the movie. Oh yeah, some people in the chat, like, I still don't get it, but some people are still a bit confused about why we aren't showing the film. It's simply because of copyright. We can't show you the film. You have to watch it in line with us. That's why there's a timer. Just saying that. Because so many people keep saying, oh, we can't see it and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I have it in the pinned comments, but
yeah,
but
please read the
Eshmun
pinned
said-
comment if you haven't, because Drew explains why there's no footage of anything.
Yeah, but Eshmun says, yeah, pull up Karate Kid 3 on whatever device, whatever whatever app you want to watch it on, and sync up your screen with us and put both tabs on, and we'll all watch it together, you know. We're on the part where right now Mr. Miyagi's fixing the broken bonsai. So yeah.
Yeah, I can see this is like where. Yeah, this is kind of like the part where I can understand people saying he's like going backwards.
But sometimes that's like the character arc, you know what I mean? Like look at Johnny. Johnny went like
Oh yeah, he goes
from
he
seasons
goes
1
back
to
and
2.
forth.
Season 3, he was worse than he was in season 1. He was worse. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to go backward. Sometimes
Right.
you take 2 steps
Well,
forwards. You need to
about
go
to say
backwards
that.
to go 10 steps forward or whatever.
Someone in
Yeah.
the comments went, "A Yaya can't poo, no Cobra Kai fight." Oh, No Mercy mashups. I mean, I did say earlier on, if you listened, that I was watching it on Blu-ray and Drew was watching it on YouTube. He's like renting it on there, so that you can search up the film. Just go on Google, search it up. It will be there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
really
mean,
watch it anywhere.
If
I
you
think
guys
it's the
don't
same
understand
thing.
that, then I'm gonna get G-Rod to speak to you. Then you might listen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing everywhere. And also, like, you know, you could follow our commentary. We're pretty much like talking about each scene as it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this comment. All right, bye. I'm at Shola now. Bye bye.
You're not a Comic Con yet.
I
Yeah,
think he met you. He met you.
Bro, he hasn't met anyone. Oh my god, look at that car. I love that. He's even made sure the car makes him look humble. That's nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if he was actually good. Terry Silver, he wasn't a bad guy. He was just good. Just wanted to help Daniel.
He'd be like, well, that's the thing. It's like when he's talking to Daniel, he's like a really nice dude.
Hmm.
Like everything he's saying is like, he looks like a really nice guy. You know what I mean? So
the advice he gives him as well isn't necessarily like
bad.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's extreme because he actually punches someone in the face, but that's kind of like the Quicksilver method being demonstrated. But that's good. Daniel did that just mixes with Daniel's emotions. If he was more calm with it, he would probably benefit. But because he's got that anger, Miyagi-Do is a better way of him dealing with his problems. Like imagine Sam with Cobra Kai techniques. She would be like so savage, she wouldn't hold back. Would be quite a cool thing to see though. Mike.
That's like slick. He just like tumbles and like gets right back up.
Your karate's a joke. Even that to make him like so convinced, like he sent Mike there, and Terry just somewhat appears.
It's crazy that whole thing. Like, even like the little like thing, like the, you know, like Mike's like grabbing his shirt. He's like, "Get your hand off me! Get your hand off me!"
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, cries for defense. He actually got him a book as well. He's gone full out on every little detail.
Yeah. Like, would Kreese ever go through this? No. He wouldn't have the patience as well.
No, he would just want to do it the way, yeah.
Like, Silver is like really like he really wants to like build these connections and then just destroy them. It's
You're
like
right,
crazy.
yeah. He wants to break you from inside, not just on the outside.
Yeah.
Internally he wants to F you up as much as outside. Kreese is all about outside, he wants to beat you. But inside, Terry wants to go the extra mile.
He wants to like mess you up mentally.
He's like Kreese, but extra.
Yeah.
If Kreese was just extra, that's Terry. Robert Mark Hamill did such a great job to find another villain to be part of this story, just so that he could still, keep that relevance there. Because, I mean, what was it? Martin wasn't available. He had commitments to like the series that he was doing, so he couldn't do a lot of filming. So they did pretty good to create another character or get another character to fulfill that.
I think it all worked out in the end because it's not like Martin wasn't in the movie. He was in the beginning and then
he was still like somewhat in the film, and we see him at the tournament as well, like, which is the main part.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just glad. Glad.
I think Martin like would even say to this day, like, I'm glad I had a show. I'm glad I couldn't commit to the whole movie because him and Thomas are like buds, and like I'm sure Martin's like really impressed by his performance, and it just adds another layer, especially now that we have Cobra Kai. Like, just imagine if Kreese was the biggest bad guy, then it's like, what? Like, where do you go from there? You know what I mean? Right. You can't have Kreese can't be the villain for 7 seasons.
Nah, it wouldn't. There eventually has to be another person, and it's just amazing how they've done it.
Look at that.
Yeah, that kata looks dope. You look how high he can kick.
That's nuts. Do you think he could do that now? Probably not that high.
Thing is, he was look at William Zabka. I mean, obviously out of him and Ralph, he can still fight. I think that if Zabka can do what he's doing, depends if Thomas has really been still training, but that was once in his life that he got black belt. But if he was training that vigorously and he could get his foot still high, he's going to have the best fight scenes. I'm telling you now.
I think so too. Well, think about it like this. 2 years ago, he posted on his Instagram a photo of him and Martin Kove, and he's like, maybe I'll see my friend again soon. So he definitely knew he would be in the show, like
just a matter of when.
So I'm sure he's been training for years. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the big three reached out to him when they started, and they said, "We will give you the call when we are ready to have you in the show." Because maybe he posted that knowing he's going to be in the show. It's just that the big three were like, "You'll know when you're in it, like for sure." So, I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have spoken to him prior.
You think they reached out to him before the show even started?
Maybe, or maybe after the first season, they're knowing this is a success. We have to think about those other characters we want to bring back. I'm sure they contacted Thomas 100%. I mean, he probably posted that maybe not even long after he had that conversation with them.
I would say so. I would agree with that. I would say like after season 1, they like talked to him.
Look at that, Daniel and the Cobra Kai gi. Nuts, isn't it?
Dope.
That's the exact same scene we see in like when he's talking about I used to be in Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I'm still curious about those sides on the wall. Are we ever going to see them actually use them? Because Johnny took it off the wall, which I liked because for once we actually saw someone take one of the weapons off the wall and try and use it.
That was cool.
That guy.
Yeah. It's like, yes, sir, or stand up straight. Like, wait, he says,
Quicksilver.
You like that?
Mm.
Same voice. You know, they literally took the dialogue right off of that trailer.
Mm. Well, yeah, all those quotes were from the film, but the last one, it's then like reverbed a little bit, but it's also his new voice, which sounds
The
so
last
cool.
two, yeah, the last two. The man can't see, he can't fight. I love the way he says. Look at the way he's looking at him right now, like
I've got you.
yeah, and like just the way he delivers those lines. That's he turns away from him and he says, "That's too low." He doesn't say, "No, that's too low." He doesn't get mad at him. He's like, "That's too low." Like the way he's like doesn't get angry is even more menacing. You know, like that. You know what I mean? He's not getting mad at him, but it's still
He's actually
terrifying.
teaching him how to properly sweep as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is a mad thing. But what if when Daniel and Terry fight, what if Daniel sweeps him because he taught him that?
You never know.
But I'm gonna go. I'm
ready?
If that happens,
Ready? Here it
Drew, I'm
is.
gonna go. I told you, Drew. I told you. I'm
Require
gonna go crazy.
extreme measures. It's the line right there.
Love it.
That would be cool if. Oh, here we go.
Atsa!
Hassa.
His like Kiars are
Come
so
back
cool.
tomorrow.
Asa! Always make me laugh.
Crazy.
Asa!
Shamoon, would you like a pretzel?
Ah! I haven't actually had one in a while. Yeah, even him trying to say you're welcome there. Maybe I should have muted my mic when I was eating. I don't know if I made a lot of noise.
I don't know if I'm making. No, I couldn't hear you.
I
don't know if
couldn't.
I'm
I
making
couldn't.
noises.
I know you had yours on mute, but I didn't hear any munching, so you're all right.
No, okay. I'll move the mic away.
That's what I did. I was just like worried. Oh, damn. He should have left his shoes on when Miyagi walked in.
Imagine like trying to hide something from Mr. Miyagi.
You would just know already.
He's like, which?
What does he use? What's even in that to heal his foot?
I don't even know.
I've always been curious about that. I think I talked about it in one of my very first videos I did. Like, well, this was like when Miguel was injured. It was a wild theory, but it was a prediction or theory. Like, what if Miguel's injury, he gets this stuff that Miyagi helped Daniel with, or like the same stuff he used to heal his foot. Like, I
Takes
just
like a bath in it.
I thought it was like an ingredient in there that could help with healing, but no, that was such a wild theory thinking about it now. That's just the hype getting in my head.
That's like one of the saddest parts about the movie is like, like Mr. Miyagi and Daniel were so close, and then like, seeing them like, like drift apart. It's like it's very sad.
Yeah, I didn't like it as well. Just thinking that like they've never really had this issue either. So like it's like the very first time you see what if Daniel Miyagi on getting on.
Yeah,
It's very similar to how Robby left Cobra Kai, like because he was so about Miyagi though, then he suddenly realized on his big reason or big way, like why Cobra Kai is good for him, but like it's sad. It's like the same sadness. Yeah, and this when he looks at the photos, oh, that's really sad.
Yeah. You saw that, right?
Yeah,
Silver.
this is the part I was talking about. Look how high he gets his foot.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
crazy.
He's 6'5" as well, so his feet when he's kicking is probably like 6'8" or 6'9" when he's kicking.
Damn. Man can't breathe. Can't find it.
You know what's crazy? After listening to that trailer, because I listened to it so many times, every time I hear those quotes now, I just cannot not think of the trailer.
I know, yeah. Well, that's what happens. Like
Amazing.
sometimes, like
breathe.
you have like things like that. So sometimes you have like things that like you see a certain way, and then like something else comes out, and it makes you like look back at it another way.
Yeah, that's it. That's why the big three were so smart. The way they marketed Terry Silver.
Look at his face, like it's like,
right. Even that forehead is menacing.
yeah. Actually, no, you didn't. Not with Chosen.
I can start the call me, Mr. LaRusso. I always love that.
Like how he just like prints a picture of Mike Barnes. It's like, yo, like, what are you doing with that?
Imagine this is like.
Imagine Mike Barnes walks in, sees that, it's like, yo, like, what are you stalking me? Or
you going against me? Well, that's how he would have found him. But yeah, I love how he goes behind here.
Yeah.
And he's like evil smile. That must have hurt so much. He's like he's feeling pain.
And then when he's done with that, fear, and then even more pain.
I really hope we see him like having a moment with one of the students. Just that classic Terry Silver from Cry Kid 3, like kind of reciting the similar lines that he said to Daniel, and he was like trying to amp him up to break the wood.
Yeah. I think like he's gonna be very like calm and collected at most of the movie, like he is with Daniel. Like when he's training Daniel, like he's very calm and collected. I think that's how he's gonna be. But then I do want to see those moments where he like goes crazy and like he's like wow, like laughing like evilly and like you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Can you believe Thomas Ian Griffith is a year older than Ralph Macchio?
I'm so glad you brought this up because first time I heard about that, I was like, wait, what the F? No way, that's a lie. I did not believe it. So yeah, all the scenes, when I realized that and I went back to watch Cry Kid 3, I was like, this mother is actually older than the actor played Terry Silver. I was like, what? It's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I hate this part's sad.
Oh, look at Miyagi's face.
Oh my god.
It's tough because he hasn't even got fathers. So it's like Miyagi's his only father.
And Daniel's his only son. Oh. So sad.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to cry here.
Kata? Why are you wasting your time on that?
Do you know, it is a real shame Pat Morita's not around because I would have loved to see a scene with him as Miyagi with Johnny. Just to kind of maybe say, I like what you've been doing with your students or like what you taught them. Because like he would actually respect Johnny.
Yeah.
Like the way he's changed. And it would play on that scene as well because like he saved Johnny. So it's like Johnny has this like respect for Miyagi, but he doesn't have that respect for Daniel. Just Miyagi because of what Miyagi did.
Yeah, the whole movie would. I mean, the whole show would change if Miyagi was in it.
Asai! Here we go. He ran into your fist. Drew, you ran into my fist.
The way of the fist.
Do you think we'll see some new techniques? This kind of goes with this question. Do you think you'll be teaching Robbie more than just what we already know?
I want to see Silver train Robbie the same way, release his darker side even more. Yeah, I think that he definitely will step it up. You know, look, even though he's gonna do the Quicksilver method, he's gonna definitely step it up, even more evil stuff. So I think so. Thanks, Wild Man.
This bit. Man, if you did this to one of the students.
Damn. The music.
Man, yeah, imagine if that was your sensei.
Oh my god. Like high fives him while his knuckles are bleeding. Like that must have hurt. You know what I mean? Grabs his like hand. Like, oh yeah, they're definitely not dating. They're just going to a dance.
Yeah, he's even there. Like,
And,
did Danny not even question that? Even that was crazy. Like, he even paid that guy to do what he did.
how much did he pay him?
Must have been $100 bill. I wouldn't be doing that for $20.
Yeah. Well, Silver could have given him like 1,000. He's like just rich. Cobra Kai fanatic. It's blood. So what? Make believe it's his. It's a great quote. Great quote. Thank you.
Look, he actually punches him.
Yeah.
Wasn't it insane? It's like Terry knew that he was going to do that.
Yeah.
He knows how to get into his head.
Not even like a shove. Just a like flat out, just straight away punches.
He did that guy dirty as well, Terry, because he didn't even give him the money, he said.
Yeah. Like, look at that. It's kind of like, even though Silver's crazy, it looks like kind of a father figure in like a strange, demented way, you know?
That's small. He's like, I'm on to you, daddy boy.
Look, Silver was like a father figure to Daniel in Karate Kid 3 for a certain point of time, you know? So that's
the way he punched him is very similar to what he did to Johnny. But he was way more confident in punching someone. Because when you compare it to the first film, it's like he kind of hesitates, but he doesn't back down. As soon as that guy like it gets in his face and everything, he just immediately punches him. Like that's that shows how much he like is confident in fighting now.
Yeah.
Friends don't kiss like that.
Depends what part of the country you're in. Remember Dimitri said that?
Oh my god. Send me a Christmas card. What? We're just friends. Send me a present. We're just friends. Lie in my bed. We're just friends.
Yo, Shamoon, send me a Christmas card, bro.
Oh, bro, that's funny as hell.
What a rejection. Send me a Christmas card.
Oh my god, what a reason the friend zone. Not even Terry Silver's teachings can get Daniel out of the friend zone. He's that deep in it.
I like this part, you know, like Daniel, like really, like he wants to apologize to the guy who he punched in the face, you know.
Yeah, and Miyagi's like, "What trouble are you doing?"
Damn it! Got a nickel for every time he said that this movie.
Do a compilation.
He's always complaining. It's like
Whiny.
He like whines like half the movie.
If someone memed it, it'd be like, if you want to listen to Daniel moan the entire film, watch the third part.
Mr. Miyagi would be like, Daniel, shut up. Stop whining.
Because Daniel-san, if you don't shut up, you're dead amigo.
Imagine Mr. Miyagi say you're dead amigo.
Oh my god. I love how Miyagi still goes.
Yeah.
Like he
had a feeling, an instinct. Wait, did we forget to turn on the timer? No, I'm kidding. That was funny. Like, dude, thank God you caught that. We were like 2 minutes in. Just imagine like the whole chat like, going off. Like, guys, the timer.
Imagine if we realized it now. Imagine if I've seen it now. It would have been even funnier.
Just start the whole movie over. It's like creepy, you know, like the abandoned Cobra Kai dojo.
Yeah, that KREESE.
And he's like gonna he's like hiding in the office or something, you know, like probably he's probably like in the office and then like goes behind the thing.
Danny boy.
Danny.
So what was the original plan? Was Terry So Terry wanted to get him in a tournament, and then out of nowhere, just suddenly leave.
I don't know.
I'm curious about. This is where he lets rip of what's actually happening.
When he's talking about shithead. Terrifying.
What's gonna be, Danny boy? Not a meme. Imagine if they laugh like that now.
Like Mickey Mouse.
They're older.
Don't do that.
Like, Mike's like, you're doing this to yourself, man. Like, he's even like telling me you should just sign the thing.
Yeah.
The other way, he actually tries to chase him.
Yeah.
Peter's pants. Everybody gangster until Miyagi shows up, as I said.
Yeah.
Look at their faces.
The music. It's great.
Silver's like, what?
It's party time.
Yeah. Let me just take one move for
Reference to Cobra Kai season 3 when Sam throws the guy and it turns off the lights.
Yeah. Tom Watson, I interviewed him about that, and he was saying about that.
Oh, really?
I think he got winded or something at one point, and when he had that throw, he was like he was winded badly. So he was like,
it looked like it hurt.
Yeah, that generally hurt him, I think. Yeah, look at him. Miyagi absolutely destroys him there.
Ow.
What if they do this? What if he does this to like Daniel?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Gonna really piss off Daniel. Like Daniel and Terry have to fight next season.
Yeah.
I love the music in this fight as well.
Like Terry, like this is the only fight we see, like the real fight we see from Terry, and it's not even like his fullest. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't really do much, honestly. Or at least not like Cobra Kai level. You know what I mean?
I'd say yeah, Cobra Kai has more fighting than than this whole film.
Like that's it. That's it. Johnny Lawrence, going into the mirror. Another cool.
Yeah, with KREESE.
Yeah.
KREESE kicks him. Maybe KREESE used that idea on Johnny.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna happen at the end of season 4.
Yeah.
Harry's actually gonna take over the valley, and that's the cliffhanger. I genuinely feel that's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen? I think. No, Daniel-san.
We go home.
We go home
after all of that. Yeah, this is now Miyagi's like, 20 minutes left. We do.
Yeah, 20 minutes left. We're good. I think what's gonna happen is I'll tell you after this because this is probably my favorite scene from this movie. This part. The kata on the beach, and then eventually it'll cut to the Cobra Kai's training. Like imagine really getting a full scene of not just a montage, but a full scene of this of Mike Barnes.
I thought Mike's scene was included in this. He's breaking bricks as well.
Yeah. Look, even Silver and KREESE aren't even in their karate gis. They're in a sleeveless. You know what I mean? They're it's it's not just karate. It's just beating the hell out of Daniel.
Yeah. Literally, Robby and KREESE and Terry are gonna have that training, I bet.
Yeah.
Tournament prep, but they'll be gangster until they meet us.
That's
imagine we just turn up as the way of the fist dojo, and we just show up everybody. We win the tournament.
The way
everybody gangster in the valley until they See
Now
who really is
entering
the way of the
the
fist.
All Valley tournament, Way the Fist.
Wave the fist. And they're like, he stole our line. Do you think Terry's upbringing was going to be like mentioned in
Probably. I think so. I think what's going to happen is, you know, when Terry first comes in, it's going to be him and Johnny, or I mean, like him and KREESE. I called him Johnny, but I mean, him and KREESE are, you know, working together. But I think what's going to happen is it's going to go from an us thing with Terry and KREESE to more of a just Terry, and he doesn't even really think about KREESE, and KREESE is going to like notice that like now Terry's kind of just taking the reins and not even allowing him to like,
do you
be
know
a part
what?
of it.
There'll be a huge. This will be a massive moment if Terry and KREESE clash on something, and KREESE steps in like, "No, you can't do this,
Yeah.
Terry." If he goes against Terry, I feel like that's like a redeemable factor. He's even going against his like long lost brother from Vietnam, pretty much. Like, if they had a moment where they actually went against each other, oh my god! Like, just for a moment, even that's one of the most insane things we'll probably see.
So what was Thomas like 23 or something when they filmed this movie? 20, maybe 22.
Damn,
Age,
I
Karate Kid.
can't believe it.
And
He's
Martin
22.
Cove was like in his like 40s, maybe, right?
Must have been.
I'm trying to see. Four months younger than Ralph Macchio. Wait, so how old was Ralph Macchio in Karate Kid 3? Oh, wait, what am I saying? Wait, he was 27?
He didn't look like he'd be 21.
I thought he was.
or 22.
I thought he was like 23. I thought Ralph was like 23. Oh wow, like he was 27. So that means Thomas was 27, and Martin Cove was.
It sucks that they skipped the tournament, but I guess it all was about
Yeah.
the finale fight. They should have showed like Mike and how good he was at fighting the whole time.
Yeah, the tournament wasn't like the main focal point, you know.
It clearly wasn't. Yeah.
Well, because like, why show it if Daniel's already at the end, you know?
Because like they changed this format, so the champion doesn't just fight in the final; they have to work their way up. Because Xander Stone had to fight from like the way up in Cobra Kai season 1 because he was in one of the fights with Aisha.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing they changed that because with the amount of characters they have now, you'd rather that more characters you know are in the final.
Exactly.
I wonder if Terry has another speech here, but he's banned from the All Valley.
What a great guy.
Still kind of curious how he's going to get back in the tournament with KREESE.
That's going to be a whole plot. Yeah, that's going to be a whole episode.
How did this is what I said this to Ron, or I said this to Matt Lewis. I said this is a theory that even I can't get over. How did they get unbanned with Johnny unbanning Cobra Kai as a whole? Because they never mentioned
Probably
that. Maybe
not.
it wouldn't make sense for them to be unbanned because Johnny's not doing it on their behalf. He's going Cobra Kai's changed.
He said, "I don't even know who they are. Like, I'm not. KREESE is dead." He like distanced himself from those two. So I'm sure that's going to definitely be a plot line of one episode, like an All Valley committee.
It'll be interesting to see if like Barnes fills him in or he fills him or Daniel in on some things. Like that would be quite interesting.
Yeah.
This is like the flaw with Terry. Like I like what they showed is even if he can do things in his own way and go to a limit, he still lacks that he could have just told Barnes win the point and that's it. But he cares too much about going the extra mile. So I feel like there'll be a moment where he tries that, but it backfires. Maybe in season 4.
Yeah, because he cares about pain, not really winning. Like, he wants to win.
God.
But
could you imagine if
he's about the journey? He's about the journey.
What if like he's the one that insists on the Cobras jumping Hawk because he's like one of our own betrayed us. We don't let him get away with that. Maybe Kreese wouldn't bother, but maybe Terry insists on that. I can imagine him saying to Tory, Robbie, and Hawk, like Kyler, go like we should hunt him down, or like get.
But
revenge.
he doesn't really have a connection to Hawk. You know what I mean?
Maybe not to them. Maybe he just says it to them as a whole, and maybe he says that to Tory. But
yeah,
I feel like Tory would be the one to do that, and then because she kind of does, she's kind of like a commander in a way.
It'll be interesting. Yeah.
No face contact.
Pat Johnson.
Yeah, legend.
It's great. Trained Martin Kove.
He actually didn't he originally want to be KREESE.
I think he was in the rehearsal. In the rehearsal footage, he played KREESE. I don't know if maybe he was originally going to play him. I'm not really sure.
Oh, let's look at him in the balls.
Oh,
surely that's a
Snake.
Snake would get beaten easy by Daniel though.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel could kick his butt so easily. Dang, I don't think that hurt. Get him a body bag. Yeah.
He's holding so many hits.
That should have been like, that should be like an automatic disqualification.
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's pretty obvious he was trying to cheat there.
Like I can't believe they've been letting like this all like all these penalty points. You know what I mean? 0-0. It's a little obvious what they're doing. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Pain begins, Danny boy.
I'm trying to think who else they would call if it's not Daniel, one of the younger characters. Who would Terry call them by? Like, yeah, I wouldn't imagine him saying it's like Miguel or someone else. Like,
boy.
Someone with who's got a name where they could say that's the exact same scene they put in season 3. Yeah, I'm kind of curious like who he would call like in that way, Danny boy, if it wasn't Daniel.
Robby boy. Hockey boy.
Rob
Kyler boy. Kai boy. Samantha girl.
Sammy girl.
Now the real pain begins, Sammy girl.
Honestly, Barnes is trying to what's the matter, sweetheart? Have trouble breathing?
Yeah. Oh, did you? Yeah, from episode 1. That's where they got it from.
Having trouble breathing
with Kyler. Yeah.
He obviously doesn't say sweetheart, but I'm sure that was an inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike's like, Kiel's made me laugh. He's just so aggressive.
Crazy. It's like,
oh, this scene, bro. I love this scene.
Great scene, yeah.
This oh man, it gets me every time.
You stay focused.
Now time let out. That's all it took. Miyagi was waiting the whole 2 hours just to go. Why?
Well, why you just tell me at the beginning of the movie? Oh, this is great.
You're nothing. He actually improv'd a lot of this, I think, or the whole thing was.
Yeah, a lot of it. That's impressive.
Because it actually works.
Yeah.
It's the way they look at Daniel as well.
Yeah.
That proper pumps Daniel to beat him.
Yeah.
I love it when he does his kata. And Mike's like has no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Terry's like, oh my god, what do I do?
Get the point. Get the point.
That's what we should have done in the first place.
Yeah, just hit him. Hit him right now. Johnny, you're a creep buff. There we go.
This bit made me laugh. Look at Kreese where he throws it.
Yeah. You know why I think he does that? But you know why he does that? Like, I'm pretty sure because if you watch it, he almost hits the lady. Like, I feel like his arm almost hit the lady, so he kind of like stopped himself and was like that, like try to improv it. I like that's my take on it.
It just looked funny.
I think he did that because like he almost hit her, and then he was just trying to kind of cover it up, you know. But
I agree. They did cut it short at the end. Oh, he wins again, but like,
and then
why didn't they have a moment of like?
What happens to that was great though. What
They
happens
could
to
have
Terry
had an
Silver?
extreme. They could have had an extreme ending. Like, what if Terry tries fighting Miyagi and Daniel there, like, and then they go, "You're banned from the tournament forever," or permanent ban, and like you know it then, like.
Yeah. It was great though. I mean, it's a little interesting, like, you know, what are they get like what happened between Karate Kid, like what happened right after this tournament? You know, we saw Karate Kid 2 what happened right after the tournament, but you know, do you want to says do you want to like put in your headphones into your computer so like there's no like playback, you know, just so like you know.
Good
hear my
idea.
voice. Yeah, but that was good though. Cobra Kai talk. I'm getting a new camera, and I was wondering what cameras you guys use. Love the videos. Thank you. Shamoon.
I use the Potato 5000.
Great camera.
I'm joking. I use a Logitech webcam, but I honestly want to get a camera at some point because, yeah, the quality is just even more insane. But yeah, I would recommend if you want to spend a good amount of money, go for a camera. If you want something a little bit on the cheaper side, or even just to start off, just get a cheap ass webcam. Get the Drew 1000. That's a good one.
Well, your camera, like your quality looks really good, and you're using a webcam. So I mean, it really like you really don't need to get like especially if you're just starting, you don't need to get like the fanciest equipment. Just a simple webcam will look good. Like I have a webcam that I use is like it's like pretty similar to my camera. So I had my camera for like a couple of years, and I've used it. I was using it for like animation stuff. So it wasn't like ever like for a webcam, but then I like plugged in the computer. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. So it's not really like a video camera per se. I'm not. Yeah, but I mean, I use a Canon SL2. That's what it is. So it's a good camera. I'm not like too like familiar with all the features and stuff. Like it works for me. So yeah, just webcams are good though. So Karate Kid 3 we just finished. Oh shoot, timer. No, I'm kidding. So what would you say? Like, what is your takeaway from biggest takeaway from the movie? Like, what are your thoughts on Karate Kid 3?
I like the film. I mean, like, I think there's a lot of things in there that are unnecessary, just to make the film longer. But like, they could really get to the point much quicker, and we could have got a lot more on Terry Silver watching it again. I mean, I still enjoyed it, but like with the Terry stuff, I thought there was more than I thought. It's actually like there could have been a lot more. So yeah, I mean, I hope he's in. Terry's in pretty much every episode of season 4 because there's so many things I'd like to know about the character. I'm sure you do as well. But yeah, I mean, there's some great scenes in there. Like, again, it's fresh and a little bit different from the first film. They're not trying to make it all about the tournament. It's really about other things. But yeah, I mean, I understand both sides. It's still a great film, and there's really good moments in it. And I understand the criticisms, but I wouldn't say it's like the worst film or it's not a very good film. I still say it's very well put together and there's some good moments. But yeah, I mean, I would have liked a little bit more karate scenes in the film because I don't think there's a lot in this movie.
Yeah. I think like you touched on a lot of good points, and I think you know, maybe we would both agree on this. The movie is really good. It's just the only thing that you want is more from it, which means it's so good. You know what I mean? Like Terry Silver is so good. Mike Barnes is so good. You want more. We're not saying, oh, Terry Silver ruined the movie. This is a bad movie. No, like we just want like more from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. Like, it's just felt like there could have been more. But it was still good with the things they're doing with the film. Like going forward, like yeah, look at Cobra Kai series. There's so many things they could pick out of this and talk about and really go into detail. And also as well with Cobra Kai, they're making the films better because like they're giving more importance to it, and like they made the Karate Kid films so relevant again. Like people that are young watching Cobra Kai want to watch a film, so it's like really cool in that way as well.
Yeah, for sure. They like explain a bunch of different things, and
yeah,
there's more meaning behind like scenes from Karate Kid now. Like the scenes from Karate Kid meant a lot, but like Cobra Kai has only like enhanced those scenes. Like you watch certain scenes and like you just get more from it. Like when you have in the first Karate Kid, Daniel or Mr. Miyagi telling Daniel like karate is like balance, like not just for karate, it's for your whole life. You think about like Daniel like in episode 5 of season 1, like visiting Mr. Miyagi's grave and like kind of getting back into the karate. It all like you tie those two things in together and it only makes the original scene better, so
yeah, that's the thing. And again, the testament to the big three, because they're going to make these scenes have more importance. And we looked at the very slight things about Terry Silver as well. We didn't just look at him as that typical villain. He really looked at the little details, the way he did things, why he did them, and knowing that his purpose and his motive, and that Daniel doesn't. Like, obviously, you're getting that viewpoint, but it's just going into season 4 now. We're going to really appreciate his character. And I think that's what is going to be a thing about the character, is you'll appreciate the way he does things. And it's just so, not like literally, but, just on the view, just like viewing it and seeing to the level in the depth he goes, it's something like that not even KREESE does. So he's really much like KREESE, more amped up. And I love that about the character. I mean, and he's got these like iconic lines. Like, I'm pretty sure there was not one line that he spoke that didn't feel right. Every line felt like so good. And it was like so well. The character was well written by Robert Mark Kamen.
Very well written. Yeah. I'm definitely excited to hear some like of the lines that he said from the original movies, new iconic lines. It'll be curious. Like I know everybody wants to hear him say now the real pain begins, but it's like they're not gonna just have him like I don't think they'll have him say that at the tournament. I'm just being honest with you. I think that's
I don't think
I
a
think
lot
that's
of
a
them
little
might not be said. I think it'll be maybe one, or they'll do it in a way like with Kreese, which is relevant to the actual situation. Like Kreese went, I like that to Amanda before she slapped him. Like that actually worked. It wasn't forced. I don't want them to force a quote on us. I want it to be to really pay. It's really about the situation, why he's saying it, not, oh, it's a little reference to this. Like, I think it has to be smooth and done well.
Well, Kreese, in my opinion, Kreese can't say that line ever again because he already said it twice. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's like I like the reference, but it's not like a Cobra Kai never dies or do you have a problem with that? It's not like a quote that he says. I like that. I like that. Isn't like a Kreese-ism. It's just like something that they did call back, and they put it when Kreese was talking to Johnny in season 2, episode 1. Like he still got that like that spike or whatever, and then like, I like that, and then with Amanda, I feel like they just, I don't know, I feel like just don't do it anymore, or it's kind of like okay, like, kind of just keep saying the same thing. But
yeah, I get you. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like just one more, I don't think would work.
If they do it every season, it's gonna be more of a joke than the actual like respect for the quote. So yeah,
like,
I hope
karate's a joke. You
know? The things you expect, and then there's things you're like, okay, maybe we should just like not do it again. Like maybe once or twice is fine, but yeah, other than that, that's it really.
I agree. So, I mean, do you want to get some people on here?
Yeah, let's go for it.
For a bit. We can get a couple people on before we wrap up.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Talk about Karate Kid 3 if you guys have. I mean, if you have any other questions, you can ask them. But this is if you have a Karate Kid 3 Terry Silver question.
Kid 3. Don't ask us about season 5, season 6.
Yeah,
you can talk about season 7 because me and Drew will be doing that. But yeah,
just no spoilers though. We can't. All we can reveal is Shimoon is the main character of season 7, and he opens up a dojo. And then at the end of season 7, Shimoon Sensei comes in, and then like the whole series ends with Shimoon and yeah.
Drew just basically ruined the whole point of season 7.
No. That was a very brief description. I don't think they're.
No, you just talked about the ending. People are now going to be like, Cobra Kai Kid's the spoiler boy. Watch out, he's going to spoil all of the seasons now.
I'm misleading them.
It's actually worse than what Drew said. The ending is way more savage. It's more than just me and my sensei. It's everyone's sensei.
It's everyone's sensei.
Just put that into your head. Like that's gonna mind boggle you, bruh.
Imagine if like, do you think they could have done like a Karate Kid 4, like picking like with like Terry Silver, like continuing the storyline?
Good question. I mean, with the way they went with that film, I don't think it would have worked. But if it was originally about Terry Silver, what would the purpose be? Or him wanting revenge now on trying to get revenge for Kreese? You know what I mean?
Terry goes to Okinawa.
Or does he like try and fight Chosen? That would be a pretty menacing fight, Terry and Chosen. That's a fight like I would definitely love to talk about. So
yeah,
maybe he goes to Okinawa. Maybe he tries to mess with Chosen, and then Chosen's like, Daniel, we are friends now. You come down. Or that'll be like they'll have that reunion sooner than expected.
Someone's got to honk Terry Silver.
Oh my god! Who would it be though? If it's not, Daniel.
That'd be funny.
Daniel would be the one to do that. Because Chosen honked him, Miyagi honked Kreese, Daniel honking Terry. That would be amazing.
It all comes full circle.
And what if Terry gets scared and then Daniel does the? That's actually a good one. I like that. I'm gonna write that.
Crane Kick, thank you for the super chat. I'm planning a talk about All Valley and its rules.
Cool, man.
Do you get that?
I'm planning to
co-
talk about All Valley and its rules. Are
I'm
you
a
talking
little
about a video, man?
I'm a little confused. If you want to explain what you mean.
Oh, I think this person might want to talk to us about the tournament. Maybe that's what we're talking about.
Oh, all right. I don't think I see Crane Kick in here, but sure. Good luck. The rules are flimsy. Oh, so maybe he's making a video. I don't know.
Oh, to be fair, there's a lot of things about the tournament that people are a bit confused about. So, I mean, the way the thing about Daniel and Johnny, who Daniel was told he's the first 2-time champion, but then Johnny was a 2-time champ as well. There's like inconsistencies, and I don't know if they got addressed in season 3 because Johnny has that chat with Miguel, and that confuses people more. So, I think they're just trying to stick with one version.
When did they say he was the first 2-time champion?
I think they said what was it? Apparently he won it again or something. What was it? So he had done that talk with. He won it in his junior year, I think. But then apparently,
Sorry.
I think he said So I can't remember the exact quote, but he said so he won it in his junior year, which was the year that he was the champion, and then they said there was one where he got to the final with Bobby.
Oh, you're talking about Johnny. Oh,
Johnny,
yeah. It was probably his junior and sophomore years he won.
Then he was saying, I don't know if he said I can't remember who he said I don't know if he beat Bobby to win. Did he fight Bobby?
No, it was Tommy. It was Tommy.
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, remember?
I was thinking it was Vidal as well. I was thinking about him as well.
It was Vidal. I think that was freshman. Because yeah, that was his freshman year because then KREESE was it was from that moment on I saw the fire in his eyes or something, and he would lose again.
Isn't that what he says to Robbie when he's in?
Yeah. So that was probably
the whole thing.
Probably his freshman year. So, yeah, it's interesting though. When did they say that Daniel was the first 2-time champ? The first 2-time champ. When did they ever say that?
At the end of the film, they go, "Your new 2-time champ," or the only.
They don't say the first.
I don't know. I think they just said he was the 2-time champ. Because let's be honest, the amount of years that went past, there must have been a 2-time champ in between.
They just never acknowledged Johnny, really.
Maybe what I'd like to see is if they bring a new character, someone we've never actually seen but won the tournament in between those days they went around. Someone maybe in the 90s that won the
3-time
tournament.
champ.
5-6-time champ. He's like the MJ of the All Valley, 6-0. It would be pretty nuts if they had someone like that.
Got all these rings on his fingers.
Yeah. That would
funny.
actually be quite cool, but that would be something fresh that I would like to see down the line. But yeah, should we get? Oh yeah, we should probably get rid of this timer.
Oh yeah.
You want to see us in full screen?
Yeah. How's that? Is that good?
Yeah, I like the background.
You like it? You like it?
Mm.
You like it? Wait.
But I like that.
I have to get more of those.
I like
I have to get some Terry Silver ones too. I haven't really updated them, so it's just the same ones. Now I see some people in the. If you guys want to join the stream, the link is in the pinned comments. So click the link and
I think we have some people waiting.
Yeah. If you guys are waiting, you have to turn your cameras on. That's just the thing that we're doing now. We changed it up, So if you want to,
you have to show your face, and you have to show us at a good angle. Don't show your face like this. I would say my question is no. Show us like this. My question is, it's just so unfair, and people that are waiting, they could be, doing it the right way, but we don't want any of this. So my question is for Drew: why are you a schmuck?
none of no chairs,
And the zoom, I love that. Why don't you just zoom it all the way? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. I've got I think there's a program I can change the zoom on here. I hope it works.
Let's get our first person on.
Get somebody in.
This is Miyagi. Yeah, you do that.
Look,
God,
look how far out. Look how far I am. Oh
That's
my
sick.
God.
All right, let's get Miyagi Kai Theory.
What's up? Dude,
Oh.
it's so cool.
What's up, bro?
I think you have to mute your tab
Mute your thing.
of our video.
No, mute our video, not you. Yeah, so the video you're on, you're watching the stream. Mute the stream.
Yeah, mute the stream, but you can stay on the stream yard, like, and then you can
don't
unmute
leave
that so you can talk to us. Johnny Lawrence trying to figure out technology. Well, what's a zoom?
Bro,
What's
it's
a zoom? You good?
So cool. You guys are like my favorite YouTubers. I have like a
Thank you.
theory, as you can tell from my name. I have a theory account on like Cobra Kai and stuff, and like I watch all your videos.
Oh, great! Thanks.
Thanks,
Thank you
man.
for coming
Appreciate
on.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Do you have a question, Karate Kid 3 related, or anything pretty much?
I'm not really. I just kind of wanted to get on here and talk about the movie. I don't really have any questions.
So what do you
So-
think of Karate Kid 3?
What did you say?
What do you think of the third movie?
I love the third movie. This is a very popular opinion. I don't think I'm the first one to say something like this, but I do feel like Karate Kid 3, like the plot of Karate Kid 3 should have been the second movie. And then the third movie should have been when Daniel went to Okinawa and fought Chosen. Because it does seem like a little, like the continuity is a little off, that he was able to fight Chosen without an issue, but then he was scared of Mike. But overall, I think the movie is great. I think there actually are a lot of people who dislike it. I haven't seen that many people that dislike it, but I also feel like there's some people who think it was unnecessary. But I do really like it, and I'm glad that Terry Silver is coming back, because he was actually a really great villain.
Yeah. Yeah, we were you did you hear us talk about that? I think we talked about that like
Yeah, we
early
did.
on in the watch party. We were talking about the like a lot of people thought the same thing as you, like Karate Kid 2 should be where Karate Kid 3 is and 3 should be where 2 is. Now,
Yeah.
I can see that argument, but I'll say what I said before. I think I understand Karate Kid 2 is kind of like a separation, and kind of Karate Kid 1 goes into Karate Kid 3, but I feel like it's a little necessary. You know, it might be too quick to go from right away you have the tournament and then right away KREESE goes to Terry Silver, I want my revenge. I feel like it spaces out, you know, it gives a whole movie of Mr. Miyagi to develop, of Daniel to develop, and I think I don't know, just something about like this being the last movie. The Okinawa just seems like a good second movie. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. So.
And I think that's the beauty of Cobra Kai, like being a show, that there's so much more time to develop each character, instead of making an entire movie that's dedicated to developing Mr. Miyagi. Maybe if Karate Kid was a show like Cobra Kai, they could have dedicated like an episode to Mr. Miyagi, or he could have an entire arc that goes through different episodes, kind of like Hawk with his redemption arc. So yeah, that's why I think like the Karate Kid series is much more fit to be like a show. And I'm glad.
Why were you alone in Gulag, man?
Sorry about that.
You're good.
I was testing my camera quality, and somebody joined. But yeah, as I was saying, that's why I really enjoy Cobra Kai. There's a lot more development involved. Like you see it like from different characters. Daniel has way more development, and same with Johnny. And I just really love the series. I love Karate Kid, and I'm really glad that I was able to get on here and talk about how much I love it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Shamoon, is there? What do you think about the Karate Kid 2, 3 thing?
Yeah, I think I'll echo what I said as well earlier on. I think I said it was necessary to have that separation as well. I like what you said though. It was a great point that like it makes sense to have the second film happen I mean, the third film happened before the second movie because of like, the fear that he has in Mike. Like, fighting Chosen to the death in a real fight, not a tournament. He surely would be like, he'd be like, oh, I could beat you, Mike. But he's so like frail against Mike.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just, it still made sense because it makes you think, what if there is someone better than Daniel, even so? And there'll always be someone bigger and stronger than you. I think that was the point of Mike. But I mean, I think the whole 9-month gap is like they were really like their guard was down. Daniel didn't expect KREESE to bite back or anything, or Johnny or any of those guys. So it's like it really caught him off guard seeing some random guy come, I want your title, LaRusso. You need to do this. Like it was the last thing he expected. So I have to agree with Drew and say I kind of preferred that.
Yeah. And it's not, I'm not even saying like they made a mistake, because I do still like the order, and I wouldn't change it. I just think it fits a little better because Chosen seems like he's a lot more threatening than Mike. Like,
I
were like walking down the street and I saw Chosen, I would like be like shivering in my shoes. But if I saw Mike, it kind of just be like he seems like a normal dude, just just a tough looking guy just walking down the street. Chosen was much more out for blood than Mike was.
That's more insane than just wanting someone's title. Like, Mike felt like a bounty hunter for me. Just like, give me the money, I'll try and get it done. But Chosen's like, he's like he was gonna kill Daniel then eat him after. Like, it was more than just karate and being a better fighter. It was like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, Chosen wanted him. And like, he had that knife as well. So he would have killed people just to stop him and stuff. So I mean, in a sense, I'd say Chosen was more deadly than Mike. But in a sense though, Mike would have, if Mike wasn't so reluctant in that last round in the tournament, if he'd just done like got the point, he would have beaten Daniel. But Chosen was probably more deadly than Mike was to him because of the scenario.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, that was great.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for coming on me, Kai Theory. Appreciate that.
Thank you, bro.
Like the username.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Take care.
Take care, bro.
Oh,
some of them duck so quickly, makes me laugh. It's like in the middle of saying bye and it just goes.
It's like I'll be on the phone with someone. It's like, oh, okay, bye, and then they're
bye.
It's like, oh, sorry. All right. Let's get Wild Man Beyond. Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro?
What you mean? You got a Captain
Banzai.
Hey,
I love the T-shirt.
Captain America.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day, actually. Memorial Day, but I also have these. Check it out. Look at this. You see them?
Oh,
I love that red and blue. One for me and Drew.
Oh, awesome. The light and the dark.
But I actually watched I watched, this is Memorial Day, I watched the episode where KREESE was fighting his mentor on back in Vietnam towards
Captain
Memorial Day. Yep.
Yeah.
Captain Turner.
King Cobra.
That's dope.
Absolutely. Yeah, I wanted to put my few cents on part 3, and I also want to talk about a few things I want to see in season 4 right quick. Season 3, part 3, I remember watching when I was very little, and when I got older, I kind of realized why a lot of people didn't like it. But after what they did in season 3 about how they used that to help Sam conquer her fear, how Daniel took her back to the same space, and it kind of made me appreciate the film even more. I'm sure a lot of people are saying that right now for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely. And so it kind of gave me a more insight into the third movie for sure. And and I'm really looking forward to seeing Terry Silver again. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he's going to interact with the other characters that weren't around when he was around, like Johnny or of course the big thing I'm looking forward to. I'm sure a lot of people are saying this is Mike Barnes versus Johnny, because I like that because Johnny was like the star pupil KREESE, and then Johnny left, and they're trying to get Mike Barn because he was the bad boy, and then to have them fight each other, it will be like who was the true badass of Cobra Kai. I would love to have a scene where Mike Barnes goes to Johnny's face and he says, "Your Cobra Kai's a joke, Barnes." That'll be fun to see.
Yeah,
that would be great. Yeah, and this is what
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think me and Drew were saying something about that earlier on. Johnny and Mike. That would be a good fight.
Yeah, and it's interesting because also KREESE trained both Mike and Johnny, so maybe like there's like that little kind of like jealousy or like that's my father figure, like that's you know what I mean, like competition right there, you know, both trying to I don't know, maybe like impress KREESE in a way or I don't know.
Yeah, and what was interesting, hear you guys talk about the movie how Terry Silver was manipulating Daniel. I would love to see that, how him doing that with Robbie. I would like that because, you know, it kind of mirrors, because especially the scene in part 3 where he showed him that dummy and he shows him a picture of Mike Barnes. You could tell they took that for the scene in season 1 where he said, "Picture your enemy." They took that, and I bet you they're going to use that again, but actually have a picture with his father on it, with Johnny's picture on it, like because Robbie told him, "You're my worst enemy." So I love to see that. That is very poetic in a way.
So you're saying like put like Johnny's face like right on the dummy or something? Like,
his knuckles are bleeding. He hates him so much his knuckles are bleeding, just like KREESE. You know, he said, "Make his knuckles bleed."
Yeah. Wow. That would be pretty dark if Robbie started like beating up like a you know dummy with his father. Like I mean, I know like they fought already, but it's like how like much of the grudge is Robbie like really like gonna like how far is he gonna go with it?
That can show he's going deep, darker into the dark side. In Cobra Kai, he's going deep. He's like he's punching deep. When he's punching, he's like he's punching deep into. He's digging into his hate for. He's going deep into the dark side. That kind of show. That's a very
pretty much that whole
metaphor for that.
It's like the whole Palpatine.
He's out for blood when his fists are bleeding. That means he's out for blood. He's going deep. He's out for blood. He's gone. He's past the point of no return.
Yeah, it's a possibility. We see that with Robbie. Some people think he's gonna leave Cobra Kai at some point, but that's if he really comes to his senses. But I'm sure he would have thought of that, or at some point he's gonna contemplate that time that Daniel said about Cobra Kai, because he told Sam and all the other students that he was in Cobra Kai at one point, and like why he thinks is bad, and he puts it out there. So I am curious if Robbie's kind of swayed by that, or he ever thinks about it in the moment when he's in Cobra Kai. If anything gets worse, he's like has to take this judgment call, and he thinks about that conversation.
Right. And the last two things I want to talk about season 4. I have this theory about season 4 because I can see how season 4 is gonna work out. It's how it's gonna focus on the tournament, and they're trying to see if they can work together as a team while or before the tournament. I like how can they work together before or during it. It kind of I'm kind of getting into the big three's head. I think kind of see because they're fans. They're fans of movies like this. I'm sure because I want to mention this movie. You ever heard of the movie Best of the Best?
I think I've heard of it.
I haven't.
Oh my god! You gotta check that movie out. That movie really deals what I think is going to happen with season 4 because it stars Eric Roberts and there were a team and Chris Penn. There were this team of guys who were the best fighters. That's why they're the best of the best. They're the best of the fighters around, and they have to work together to win this tournament. And they have their differences. There's racism in there. They don't like each other, but later on they try to work together and put their differences aside to win the tournament. And I think James Earl Jones is in. I think he plays the villain. It's a really good movie, Best of the Best. So check that out. I think you can use that as one of your theories on the show. If you mentioned that movie, you can even put it in make a watch party for that because I think that's what season 4 is gonna mirror, that movie, Best of the Best.
Yeah, I just searched it up and I see it's on Netflix, so I'll definitely check that out.
It's on
Oh,
Netflix. See right there.
Yeah.
That's an omen. That means you check it out. And one last thing, people don't mention this. The thing I really want to see in season 4. People don't mention this a lot. I've seen a lot of good arcs on the show, especially Dimitri. But the person I want to see have a good arc, especially a redemption arc, is Yasmin. I want to see her join Miyagi-Do, because I like how the big three take these side characters that you think they weren't going to come back, or the stereotypical characters from teen movies. Like, I like how they took Dimitri and made him the stereotypical nerd and made him part of the show. I want to see that happen with Yasmin, since she's with Dimitri and she's in Miyagi-Do. That'll be good, because you don't see a character like that who's the Valley girl and does, because before Tori, she was the mean girl, and then Yasmin got humiliated, and then Tori comes out. She's like the new mean girl, and then Yasmin comes back and joins Miyagi-Do and have a redemption. That'll be we show a character like that. You've seen a lot of movies where you have the mean Valley girl, but one who has martial arts, and that'll be cool to have her face off against Tori, because she, like with Mike Barnes and Johnny, how they were once bad boys, and how Yasmin was once the mean girl and she finds redemption, and Tori's like the new mean girl in town. I would like to see a fight like that, and Yasmin is fine. She's like she kind of wins a fight, and she has that classic Valley girl attitude. Like, she looks at her fist, and she's like, I didn't even break a nail. I would love to see that. I think Yasmin will be a good character for that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It'll be interesting what they do, because I don't know if Dimitri, they definitely they put him in there as a karate student in season 2, but it'll be interesting to see if, like, they might want to keep Yasmin as like one of those side characters who's not involved in the karate, because they definitely, like, that's definitely going to be Moon. Like, I think that's what Moon represents. She's never going to join a dojo. She's like that balance of the karate and the real world. So just like Amanda and Carmen. So, I mean, Yasmin is a definite possibility maybe to join. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
The fact she's actually, well, once they make it truly official that her and Dimitri are together, I'm sure she's going to start being more influenced by the karate, and like maybe even remember that time Aisha like wedgied her and everything. Might just make her think more about self-defense, and the fact she's around Dimitri and all those other guys. So yeah, I'm kind of curious if she eventually tries to at least hang around with those guys that do karate, or learn a thing or two maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, the big one I want to see is hopefully because Julie for sure. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see Julie at some point. Definitely a character that a lot of people want to see.
The
Yeah,
next
for sure.
Karate Kid. Yeah. So did I answer all your questions?
You sure did. I really thank you for letting me join. I definitely want to come and do some more of these. Are you on Facebook? You're of all the Cobra Kai fans, you're my favorite on here. So Cobra Kai Kid. Are you on Facebook?
Thank you. I had Facebook, and then like I got like locked out or something. So I think I have a Facebook. I just don't go on it. So I don't really use social media too much anyway. So I mean, yeah, but I'm sure you can find my Facebook. It's just probably abandoned. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I just want to leave one thing. I remember when Nintendo was huge, and the game I had and I beat the most was the Karate Kid game. I beat that game 100,000 times. And of course, you're familiar with this thing called game hacking, where they take an old game and turn it into something else. They took the original Karate Kid game and turned it into a Cobra Kai game where you can actually play as Johnny and you're fighting against Daniel. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, it's
That's
on YouTube.
cool.
It's on YouTube. So maybe you can do a video on that. It's a really good game, because the Karate Kid game, that was the game I beat 100,000 times. I didn't beat any game for Nintendo except that one. So you got to check it out, man. It really brought me back.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I didn't know about that, but I'll have to check that. You didn't know about that, Shmoon?
Nah, I did not know about that either.
And check out
All
Best of the Best. Check out Best of the Best. I'm looking forward to you probably adding that to one of your theories on your show, because I have a feeling that's how season 4 is going to be exactly like that. Best of the Best.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll check it out, definitely.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming on, man. Really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Cobra Kai never dies. Manzai, my friends.
Awesome.
Take care.
Peace. That's great. Let me add, did you watch the new movie from John Josh and Hayden, Plan B?
I haven't got Hulu, but
Oh,
I'm gonna get it for a trial and definitely check it out, because there's like one or two other series I want to check out, but it's like this new one that they posted. It's like it looks quite good, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out, especially what they've done with Cobra Kai. I mean, I'm sure they'll do good with every other series they do. So yeah, I mean, it does look quite intriguing. I don't know too much about it, but I can understand it's like a comedy, I think.
yeah, it's like a rated R comedy. It's they actually produced it, so they I don't know if they I think they were just credited as producers, but I have like 30 minutes left of it. I don't know why I was up late last night just watching it. I couldn't go to sleep, so I just
Is it a series or is it a film?
It's a film. It's a film.
Oh, okay.
It's really funny. I think you would enjoy it. You know, it's like a teen. It's like a high school like comedy. You know, it's really funny.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I don't know if it's appropriate for a lot of the viewers here. It's like rated R. I mean, technically it's not appropriate for me. What's rated R? Like 21 or 18?
Like Deadpool.
Is rated R 21 or 18?
I'm sure it's 18 at least.
Oh, it's 18?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what is... Oh, wait, 17. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So, I mean, I have to finish it. I'm going to finish it today, but dude, I think this is officially the longest Way the Fist.
Ah, yes.
It's like crazy. Do you ever think we're gonna reach that 3-hour mark? There's gonna be
I
one
feel like
episode.
maybe for like when season 4's out, I'm sure there'll be a stream where we'll be doing like it will be really long. Yeah.
Oh, I say way before then we're gonna hit it. I would say,
yeah, I reckon we got a good few months to go for season. Unless they decide to drop it in July, we've got a good few months though until the trailer. So yeah, I mean, in that time we should have hit the 3-hour mark. If not, we know when it will happen.
oh yeah, we'll definitely do it. I mean, what was it was the talent show, the watch party. Like, it's like when you like do like an activity and then like talk after. It's like, yeah,
it's like a cheat code in a way.
It's it's a cheat code. 3 hours. So we'll just do, we'll watch like all of the Karate Kid movies and we'll like, you know what I mean? But yeah, we appreciate everybody for joining us for watching the watch party, for also listening to us talk afterwards. Darian, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. I think if we did like a Yaya, someone said, what if live stream would be 3 hours? If we talked about Yaya,
we gotta do another one of those, man. I had so much fun with that. Like, we were good for a good few hours, but oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing, man. The last thing I expected was the Yaya stuff. Like, I don't know if I can handle another one, but I'm so down to do it.
Oh my god, it was like, if you guys want to like see something funny, search up the What If Cobra Kai edition Way of the Fist and go like to around the hour mark, right? It was like around the hour mark. There was some like, there was some funny comment. I'm looking at the chat from that. What if Yaya was Peppa Pig?
Oh my god.
So wait, I'm like looking at the chat from the other stream. Like someone said Shamoon, don't make me kick you to the moon.
Yeah, I saw that. That made me laugh. Oh my god. Wait, bro, you got like pop out that stream on here. Like, maybe share it. Share the screen.
Oh, it's on my other computer. I'm looking at my other computer. What if Yaya was Pikachu? Someone said Yaya stinks.
Oh god, I remember one said, "What if Yaya was G-Rod?"
Someone said, "What if Yaya liked Anthony?"
What? That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
terrible.
I still think the one that got me the most was the the best one still was the one I can't remember his name, but he's a regular. He comes on there quite regularly. It was the what if Yaya said to a diarrhea before having Pepsi, "You're dead, amigo." Oh, it's just such a funny thing to process. Just imagine Yaya looking at our poo and going, "You're dead, amigo." And it says the Pepto.
Yo, we need some Yaya quotes before we wrap up.
I swear we need to get the Rose Bianca one and talk about what ifs about Yaya, because oh my god, I'm sure she'd be laughing like us, like realizing how there was so many. I can't even pick.
What if Yaya was Hulk?
Yeah, I remember.
What if Yaya was Shrek? What?
There's some weird ones. Like, or if Yaya like KREESE.
Someone said, I'm like reading the chats from the other stream, but like someone said, what if Bobby Wasabi kicked the crap out of KREESE, Johnny, and Daniel? Dude, we haven't talked about Bobby Wasabi in a while.
Oh my god.
What was the last time we even said his name? Bobby Wasabi. That's not a name I've heard in a very long time. It's like, dude,
after that stream, that was it for him. It's like we'd like buried him or something.
I know, dude. Wait, we haven't talked about him since
Bobby Wasabi.
Was it? I think like ever since the talent show.
Yeah.
Did we talk about him with Gene? Did we talk? We mentioned Bobby Wasabi with Gene.
I think we did. Vaguely.
I think it was the talent. I think Yaya just took over after that.
I think we completely forgot and neglected everything about Bobby Wasabi once Yaya came in the picture with that. But oh god, I literally was crying that stream. Some of those, like, you guys were on the roll. I know, as well. The more and more I read, the more and more I kept laughing.
It was so funny. Do you think, like, I'm actually so serious, like what are the odds before the series ends, Yaya interacts with Terry Silver?
That would be amazing. I don't know how it would happen, but what if, like, he knocks on the door when Miguel lives and he's like, just talks about Miguel.
Miguel here. Yeah, it's like Miguel here.
Like, Miguel? Miggy not here. Like, and then she goes, like, who even are you? And then, like, they have like a massive fight.
Imagine he's like talking to her in Spanish, like, just goes to show like how much he knows. He's like traveling all around the world. He's so like that would actually be sick. That would be sick.
What if he's like sweet talking,
like,
saying you're really good for your age and just trying to be like really nice, and she goes like, oh
yeah, like
I can imagine that,
flirting with her, like he's like, you know, kind of like kissing up, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be amazing. That'd be amazing, Drew. They have to definitely include. I hope the big three saw that stream with Yaya and realized how important it is that she gets a big arc in season 5.
Someone said, "What if Yaya was a zebra?"
What? Why would you? I don't even get Yaya's T800. Terminator.
What if Yaya sold cars?
She'd be like, with every car purchase, you get a complimentary Pepto.
Bonsai, I'm Yaya.
Oh god.
Wait, what if Yaya revived Clarence?
Yaya has powers. Hating technique.
Oh my god.
What if there's a photo of Yaya in the scroll chosen gave Daniel?
Oh god.
What if Pepto was the technique? One more, and then like chosen's like Pepto, the Pepto technique. Danny's like, what is that? The whole time he was meant to meet Miguel so that he could learn the Pepto technique from Yaya.
If an enemy insists on war, you take their ability to wage it, and you like stuff them with food so they have like so much diarrhea.
I just thought of that.
It's like,
imagine if an enemy insists on war, your stomach. Yaya
like whatever food, like whatever food gave her diarrhea, like gives it to Silver, and it's like
I can
it's
imagine
like
saying
she has
that
like
quote.
the antidote, which is the Pepto. She's
Yeah.
like, it's the only thing that's gonna make you
I
better.
I can imagine her telling like her family, if an enemy insists on war
If an
and like
enemy-
your stomach, then you have the
if an
ability to
enemy
wage
insists
it,
on Pepto-
aka your Pepto.
if an enemy
Oh.
insists on Pepto,
Yeah, the drug dealer. What? What if Yaya knew homeless Lynn? What if Chris woke up in the world of Teletubbies?
Wait.
What?
dude, you know what I just realized?
What's
Did
that?
Carmen ever go to the Cobra Kai dojo?
No. Not
No.
once.
That's
Amanda
crazy.
did, obviously,
Amanda
but not
did.
once.
Well, Carmen did in Johnny's dream.
Well, I think in the
That was a
dream.
dream. In the
The
dream.
only reason she hasn't been there because she didn't think Miguel was training. Because remember, Miguel like lied to her. And
But then by episode
afterwards, yeah,
4,
I'm kind of.
she
Oh my
must have.
God.
She must have.
What if they
picked him up.
kidnap her? What if Carmen's kidnapped and like they take her to the dojo and like they have to save her?
Rescue the princess? That'd be funny.
Bruh, if this happens and season 4 rolls out and we see that, I'm gonna clip this, I'm gonna upload this, I'm gonna say, I
Yeah.
called it.
Dude, yeah, what if someone gets kidnapped? Think about
That's
that.
just- I feel like Terry's the kind of guy that would
To
kidnap someone.
kidnap someone?
That would
the
be
dude,
the next.
This dude would go to jail.
He
like-
would. He's the kind of guy that would use something to leverage someone. Look how he leveraged Daniel with Mike and all that. He probably would go to the extremes of
he
kidnapping
do-
someone.
I don't think he technically he never did anything to go to that, like other than like his illegal company with the toxic. He didn't do anything in the Karate Kid 3 movie that would like make him go to jail. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, he did trespass on someone's property. I mean, that's quite illegal. isn't it?
Oh yes, he did that. He did that.
But apart from that, like,
not
there's
like
really anything else.
major. That's not like kidnapping. You know what I mean? Like he didn't,
I know what you mean.
he never physically assaulted. He indirectly assaulted Daniel, but it was Daniel's choice, though. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
Terry wasn't
It's
like
all-
making him do the things.
I mean, I don't think he. There's nothing apart from the trespassing thing. There's nothing he technically legally didn't do anything wrong. It's
Yeah.
just that he did something quite bad in terms of morality. But yeah,
yeah, he doesn't care about that.
yeah. I mean, I don't think they would do anything about it now if it was the case. I actually think there could be a kidnapping. It would
That'd
be.
sick.
I would like to see that because the show's getting darker, and it just shows the level that Terry's going. And then what if Kreese is like, this isn't what I wanted to do. Like, we punish people, but like we don't need to do this. What if we actually see someone like Kreese going, no, this is wrong?
That. I would
Because that again, that's development for Kreese, and we want him to.
great.
People want to see that sort of redemption with him, but just see like that development. Like even he's going no to this, but Terry's is, he trusts Terry like he's his brother. Like,
Yeah, I think that I agree with you. I think that's gonna happen. I just don't think it's gonna happen soon. Like I think the whole season they're gonna be on the same page.
I think it's too early for that.
It's very too wait, they can't just have like
I feel like it might be like in Star Wars, like Darth Vader all this time was like, he was manipulated by Palpatine, but in the end, he killed Palpatine, didn't he? So it's like it might be a last minute decision where Kreese is like, no, I can't do this.
yeah.
There
might be like a couple instances where something like that happens where Kreese is like, oh, this is. I don't think he would flat out say like this is wrong or whatever, but there might be like a couple instances where you see like sometimes like you have people who like obviously disagree with someone, but then they're too scared to say something. So I think those moments, then I think season 5 you'll have like where he starts to speak up and you like see the glimpses of him kind of like going against Terry, you know what I mean? But I don't think like they'll do like a kidnapping, like like what do we put a bag over them and then like bring them in the dojo, the hands tied to. But I think
that would be.
I could see like a Terry Silver kind of manipulating like Miguel, like here, like come in my car, I'll give you a ride, and then kind of like Chosen, like they kind of Chosen kind of kidnapped Daniel and Miyagi in Karate Kid 2 in the beginning. So I can see like Silver like like Miguel, like I'll give you a ride or something, and then like locks the door, locks him in the car, It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then like drives him somewhere, like, and like kind of like you know what scene I'm talking about from
I know exactly the one.
two.
It's when they're in the car and like
With Sato, they bring
and like it's
Sato,
proper
something like
dodgy. They
that.
could do that. I can see that happening.
I think that would be pretty cool because it's not like a flat out kidnap, but
Yeah, and like I
it's
don't know if they would suddenly throw that out there like so easily. It would have to be a bit of a build up, and if they're going dark with the series, I would feel that they're going bit by bit. So that would be more logical to do it in that similar way in the second movie.
yeah.
By like, we're gonna give you a ride here, and then bang, kidnap in progress.
Yeah. You also have to remember KREESE is terrible, but no, I'm getting somewhere. Not just that. Not just that. But
the way you said that. KREESE
you
is
have to remember
terrible.
KREESE is terrible.
End of stream.
That's it. All right, bye guys. No, but KREESE is terrible, but Robby never witnessed the evil of KREESE. That's why Robby's with him. Miguel, Tory, Tory obviously is not like on that side, but Miguel, Hawk, they've witnessed Aisha. They've witnessed KREESE's evilness, and they know who they're up against. With Silver, and this is why it's going to be so interesting. You know, you can have Daniel and Johnny tell, or just Daniel. You can have Daniel tell Miguel like this guy's bad news. You can have Daniel tell Sam this guy's bad news, but they have no clue who this guy is. And you know, even though Daniel told Robby KREESE's bad news, I'm sure he's told him that at some point. Robby never saw it for himself. So then when he met KREESE and KREESE was like guiding him, he took it because he never witnessed KREESE's evilness. So I think like with Silver, like, I don't think he's going to like, you know, you're not going to have Miguel, Sam, Hawk, Bert, Chris, Mitch, like all hating Terry Silver. Oh, this guy's evil. I hate him. Like they don't know who he is. Daniel could say whatever the heck he wants, but Silver could come in and like, you know, talk to Miguel, and then Miguel's like, you know, like Daniel said you were like evil, but I don't see it. And then Silver's like, I don't know why he told you that, he was lying. And that's like so interesting, you know?
That's interesting as well. But also, like, Daniel never mentioned who was teaching him when he was in Cobra Kai. He never said KREESE, but he said I was in Cobra Kai. I was curious how no one questioned like who taught you while you were in Cobra Kai, because like maybe they just saved that for season 4. Because like he'll probably reveal it was this guy. This is the guy that
this is the guy who trained me. Yeah.
And then I think that will be like that might hit everybody, but Robby's not going to know that. Maybe Robby finds out the hard way, like last new part of the season, that this is a guy that gave Daniel a hell of a time in the 3rd movie, and then maybe Robby's like, oh, okay, like that's pretty. Yeah, it's gonna blow his mind, and that might be where he kind of goes, yeah, I'm drawing the line as well, but. Well, obviously, we'll see what happens with that.
You know what? Like, I love about the show, and it's like such a like a cool pattern. It's actually so sick. So many there's so many epic introductions in the Cobra Kai dojo. For example,
oh yeah,
like so many times where people walk in and it's epic. Like Daniel in season 1, episode 2 walks into the dojo for the first time. KREESE at the end of season 1. Robby when he walks into the dojo for the first time to train with KREESE. When KREESE walks into the dojo in season 2, you know, like on the second, like in the second episode, like Johnny's like, I thought I told you tomorrow, you know, like the way they introduce him, like there's a lot of like when Daniel walks into the dojo and sees KREESE took over, like they always like introduce like, or they have people walk in so cool. You know, like there's always like those cool introductions. So do you think I think that this actually never like crossed my mind before. I always just assumed that Terry Silver, not like when we first see him meet John KREESE, it's gonna be him walking into the Cobra Kai dojo. What do you think?
I think that it's possible, yeah. Considering how we saw KREESE come in, I imagine seeing Terry like that. It's just a matter of what part of the episode it is. People think at the end of episode 1, I think I agree with you now, that we'll see him at the start, because we saw KREESE at the start of season 2, and we saw him at the end of the episode. of like, oh, the end of season 1, and then my Netflix just came up with there's another season of Cobra Kai coming up. Love that. Yeah, and like I can imagine they teased him at the end of season 3, but they know his return was going to be so huge, so they're really waiting for that first episode, and we'll see him at the end, or hopefully we'll see him at the end of the first. But yeah, I mean, if it kind of has to be the dojo because he's Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
You know, he's not separate from Cobra Kai, so it would be nice to see him come in. It's just a matter of how they do it. It's one of the moments you're anticipating where it's like, when is it gonna happen? You know?
Yeah. I don't necessarily think that's the first time we're gonna see him. I have another theory on that, but I think the first time that him and KREESE interact, like, it's gonna be him walking. Oh, dude, like how sick, like, and it's like there's a difference between like silver with like I'm picturing it's like a close up of his feet, and you see his dress shoes, and like the door opens, and you see his like feet walking in, like this nice fancy.
I can imagine
shoes.
that. So
And then it like pans up.
you hear the door, and then you see like
the chimes. Yeah. It
oh
pans
my
up,
god,
reveals his
my
face.
man
Like,
KREESE, or he just says whatever he would say. Johnny,
yeah.
and then they end the episode like that.
What is he gonna? What would he say though?
What's up, Johnny boy?
No, well, he would be like chill. He would be like,
Johnny.
Johnny, it's good to see you again.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's the whole Chosen thing. He goes up to him really serious, and he goes,
Yeah, I think he's gonna say something though. I think he's gonna say something.
"Well, if he's like,
He has to.
where is Johnny boy?"
Now the real fun begins.
Or he was like, "Thanks for calling me. Thanks for
Johnny-
finally getting me back. I've been waiting years for my return."
Johnny, I thought you forgot about me. I actually like now the real fun begins.
I actually
like
feel
that one.
like that would be
You
a
like
good quote
that?
what you just said there before.
Now the real fun
Did you
begins.
forget about me? How could you forget about me, Johnny? It's like a funny way.
Johnny.
Or he could go, "You're dead, amigo."
Maybe he just comes right in and he's like, Johnny, you're going to Tahiti now. Johnny just
You imagine
just
that.
goes to Tahiti.
Imagine if like somehow there's a link with G-Rod and Terry Silver in season 4, and he's like, "This Johnny guy, oh, he beat up my boys. I know this guy." Imagine they did something like that. I would laugh so hard.
That'd be funny. G-Rod. Dude, I hope we see G-Rod in season 4 or
Bro, same.
anything, you know what I mean?
That would be hilarious, because especially knowing how he is off screen, just seeing him on screen be even funnier again.
Yeah.
But if G-Rod's in season 4, he's kept many secrets from us.
Wait, I'm sorry to cut you off. Someone in the chat is putting a spoiler, like a leak. So like, if you don't mind, like, just guys, like, please don't leak stuff. So,
I saw vaguely that, but I take it with a grain of salt. People are always saying stuff.
people
in the
make
chat.
stuff up. People make you saw that, yeah. People make stuff up, but like, I don't even want to like.
I feel like some people do it just for attention. Like someone will go, "Oh my god, CKN, Mary Mauser commented on your Insta. I actually thought it was real, but it actually wasn't." So it's like, yeah, some kids are just doing that for attention.
Because they know we're reading the chat, but like look, if you're gonna make up stuff, like then you're gonna get blocked.
You know what? If you do that, you'll be blocked forever. That's the rule.
Get karate
No
chop.
mercy.
Yeah, just what's the fun in like leaking all this stuff? Like, come on, like they finished filming, like like when me and you were talking about like the ice rink in the beginning and the backpack, that was like two things so early on that really like didn't like mean anything. Later on it started, it like after that we didn't really talk about anything else, but I'm glad, because I got sick of it. It's kind of like like
It's like the same thing every time. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, like the whole ice rink thing is like there's nothing, and it's fun to speculate. And it was when we first got it, but then it gets like, you know what I mean? Then it just gets crazy, like
It's funny you brought that up, because I was watching the first one we did just to like because we've been doing this for a few months now, and it's kind of crazy how quick it's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first stream, like we basically were just going on speculation, things that we already know. This wasn't necessarily a spoiler. It's more of like, why are they at an ice rink? But if there's a clear-cut spoiler of something that we want to see for the actual show, just don't talk about it. Like I mean, as much as we're creators and we talk about the show as a whole, there's lines to be drawn. Like
There's lines,
you don't talk about certain things. Like it doesn't matter if it's views or subs you get. It's really just, what's the point of being a fan if you just don't care about the spoilers, you know?
Yeah. Like, by the way, we just reached 3 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. This is the first one. Crazy. Wait. Well, in honor of 3 hours, you know.
Must be take a worm for a walk week.
No, I'm just kidding. I meant to choose that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like season 3 literally just finished. We had like nothing on season 4, and we get like a picture, the ice rink, like you don't even know like what's going on.
Yeah,
and we have like a far video of like Robbie with the backpack. It's like two little things that like early on, because there was nothing to talk about, you know what I mean? And like those things were more like it was all speculation. Like some of the things that have been like put out are like literally just like full out leaks and like stuff.
There's some
even,
crazy
like,
stuff out there.
Stuff like from the end of the season, stuff from the tournament. It's like crazy stuff that like I just don't even want any part of. And I mean, yeah, I agree with you. People just are making stuff up, and it's like you're not gonna like make us like we know like what's true and what's not. So we're not gonna like if you're trying to like seek attention and make us search something, like I'm sure you get that all the time. People will tell you, "Oh, this happened. Search it up." You search it up, and you're like, "What are you talking about? There's nothing there." Yeah, they're just trolling with you. I actually thought that I went live the other day to talk about my Zoom the day before, and I went live at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and I went live to talk, and then everyone's like, "Dude, they just dropped the Terry Silver thing," and I'm like, "No, they didn't." I was like on Twitter like 5 minutes before posting about my thing. Like I'm like, "No, they didn't." I was literally on Twitter, and they guess what time they posted the Terry Silver thing?
For you,
12 p.m. Eastern time, the same exact time I went live, and so you can understand why I couldn't even believe it. It was like such a coincidence.
It's like almost there. People were like, "Oh my god, Drew's going live because of the whole thing." I saw the notification and I went live at the same time, and people were telling me in my stream that you were live, and I was like, "Oh, is Drew?" I'm pretty sure you're talking about your Zoom thing. So I was like, wow, the timing. Then I jumped on yours and you were like, you told me about the Zoom thing. And then you were just like seeing the trailer. I was like, oh my God, that must have blown his mind. He's like trying to talk about this big thing he's been working on, and then drop a teaser just like that.
Dude, it was like, it's honestly like a little, well, it ended up being fine. But it was like, I've been promoting this like Zoom thing for so long, and then like all of a sudden it's like all the attention is like the Terry Silver trailer. Like I was actually, what's funny is when I was releasing my recreation back in April of 2020, I was nervous that they were going to drop a season 3 trailer. Obviously, we know season 3 we didn't get anything until August. You know what I mean? We didn't have anything, but I was like so nervous. I was like, please, like I hope like they don't release a trailer like right when my thing comes out. It's like then like, you know what I mean? Like I'm putting so much like time into like making it, and
yeah.
But luckily it was like far off. But the Zoom's been doing well. I'm actually like, really like happy about it, and I think like with the Terry Silver trailer coming out and all that, there was no Terry Silver in the Zoom, but it was like a nice, like it was nice. It was a very like Cobra Kai, a big Cobra Kai week for me. For you too, I'm sure, with all the Terry. It's huge. Oh,
that was an insane week, especially the week when they dropped the. I think that whole week of them dropping the actual trailer. The date announcement teaser was pretty big as well, but I think that trailer just, oh my god, so much was going on. Yeah, insane week, and I was pretty much very early days of the channel, so it was really different for me because I still felt like that fan. I didn't feel like a creator. Now I'm like feeling like both, but damn, I'll never forget that. Yeah, the trailer, and then watching your reaction to it. I was in the stream, and yeah, it's gone so quick. Like I can't believe like we're already near season 4 now.
Wait, the season 3 trailer? You saw my
Yeah,
reaction?
I think it was, or was it the? It was one of them. You did a reaction to it live. Might have been the pre-season 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Netflix. Wait, was it the Netflix?
Wait, did you not? You reacted to the trailer, right? The first, the official trailer they dropped in December. No, sorry. No, it was.
I didn't react to the 40-second teaser because I was actually filming the fan film, my Baby Yoda fan film. I was in the woods, so I was in the woods filming, and I go on YouTube, like I'm like literally like smack in the middle of the woods, and I'm like, what the frick? This is the first time we're seeing like a teaser or anything since that Chosen clip, and I'm like, oh my god! So like I just like stop everything, and I'm like watching it, and then I had to like. Everybody was like, why aren't you talking about this? Like, where are you? And I was sleeping over at my friend's house. I couldn't, I was working on the movie. I was like, it was like crazy. I was trying to like stay off my phone because everybody was like annoying. And I'm like, I can't talk about it. I'm sorry. But like, I did it the next day. But I remember like, I had trouble like mentally focusing on the film because I was so like, wait, Robbie's going to jail? KREESE
oh my god,
blood coming out of his nose.
Oh my god, the first time I saw that and the haircut, I was like,
haircut.
Yeah, he's in juvie. He's definitely going to prison after what happened with Miguel. And oh my god. And then like everyone thinking that there's like a fight underground with Tory and Sam, and it was the arcade.
Yeah.
But that was I think that was that yeah, that whole date announcement teaser was amazing because it was I love the way they edited it, and hearing the Cobra Kai, and like it keeps like flashing stuff. And literally seeing KREESE with the bloodied nose, I'm like, oh, Johnny has a big fight with him, or Daniel, or someone. And yeah, I think I saw you did a live reaction to the official trailer. That's the one I saw you on.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure there was so many people checking it out, and I remember seeing your reaction, a compilation as well, just off the trailer. That's pretty much when people started realizing that I do YouTube as well. But man, that was so exciting because we got like Chosen and Kamiko in the trailer as well. That was nuts,
dude. I was like,
and seeing Carter in the trailer. We're like, oh my god, he's actually back. That was quite nuts.
I remember I actually watched my trailer reaction the other day. I was like,
you're like,
I was going nuts, but I was like, when it came to the Okinawa part, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna show Okinawa, and then I'm like, and then I see Kamiko, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Kamiko, and they showed Chosen, I'm like, oh my god, it's Chosen. It was like, oh my god, it's Tyler, oh my god, it's Kamiko, oh my god, it's Chosen. It was like, oh my god, it's Allie. Dude, I was actually
like we couldn't get enough of it. It was every time. It just
Oh,
dude, it just kept getting better and better.
Yeah, I was watching my my trailer breakdown, and I actually like want to do like I might like react to like some of my stuff and see like what I got right, what I got wrong. Like that'd be kind of cool. Like
that's something I've been wondering as well with my channel. Just like certain
theories. Go back and see what you got. Right.
We should both. Maybe we could do it on a Way of the Fist.
That would be funny. I got the one of the ones. I mean, I got a couple right, but I got a bunch right now. I can't. But one of the ones I got smack right was from the official trailer was when Johnny was like, you know, with the jacket. I said that's the Encino Oaks Country Club. Allie's gonna be there. It's probably like a party or like a reunion or get together or something. So I like said Allie would be there, and
I think I said I can't remember what I said about that. I thought it was something to do with Daniel. but it wasn't. I got that wrong. I think it was like, oh, Daniel's got like his birthday or something because of that theory going around because his birthday's near Christmas. But then I thought about Ali's got to be there. I honestly thought Ali would be there, so we both got that right at least. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I predicted that Miguel was going to join Miyagi though, but it didn't quite happen. He's teamed up with Miyagi though, but he's not in it. Yeah. But that's a theory that I had because there were so many things that were kind of swaying a lot. Robby joining Cobra Kai, I think a lot of us saw that coming.
Yeah. You know what I thought? I thought that the snake, you know, when KREESE like revealed the snake and we saw like the cage in a couple scenes, I thought that was actually going to be part of like training. I thought they were going to use the snake for some sort of like Cobra Kai training.
I thought Johnny was going to get bit by that snake. In his hand.
Cool.
Do you remember in the hospital when he sees Miguel, his hand?
Yeah,
he's point with his blood. For some reason I thought, a snake could have bit him, but I'm pretty sure you'd be worse if a snake bit you. But he had all these marks on his arms, but that was just because he was probably
because of G-Rod.
It was G-Rod. If we saw G-Rod in the trailer, that would have been quite funny.
That's actually we should definitely do that, like a podcast, like looking at like what we got. Like we should like watch our trailer breakdowns. We should do that. Watch our trailer breakdowns, like the full thing, and like see like how bad or how good they were. I feel like at the end of every podcast, we always come up with the idea for next week. Do you like that?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be so funny.
Should we watch the trailer Should we watch the trailer breakdowns? Like that's probably a good place to start.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I think I've only done. So I've done the one with, the season 3. I think I've done one for all the teasers.
What about the one with the announced date? You did one for that, right?
I can't remember if I did.
October.
I definitely did a big one, like a 40-minute video on the official trailer. I can remember that. I think I did one on the. I think I did do one for the date announcement. Yeah,
you did.
When Daniel goes, "What do you think would happen?" Yeah, that was like, oh my god, that's one of the very first breakdowns I ever did, and I'm like so quiet in the video.
Yeah.
It'll be funny to do that. It's gonna be
react to it. Yeah, dude. My official trailer breakdown was 30 minutes, like full edited video. Do you know that took me? That was the longest like video I've worked on like straight. It took me like 15 hours. I'm not even kidding. Like not like 15 hours with like breaks or sleep. Like it was like 15 hours like of just like working on it the whole time. It's like 30-minute video. Like I literally every like scene, every clip I paused and I like literally like they're playing soccer and I was on that for 4 minutes or something. Like
wow.
It was a little excessive, but it was like a cool video. I was so excited. You know why I was like talking when I'm recording the video? I was just talking and I was getting so excited. After I recorded, I had 2 hours of audio. I'm like, holy crap! How am I gonna like what am I thinking? Why didn't I like simplify everything? I just like talked. I'm like, okay, now I kind of put myself in this bubble. So
that's the thing with audio. I don't think people realize is that as creators, you think, oh, they've recorded the audio to the point of the video, right? And then no, it really doesn't work like that. I could have a video, I'm thinking maybe the 7-8 minute region, and then I record it and then it ends up being 10-12 minutes, and it's like, this is actually good stuff, it's not rubbish. Like, so you're like, oh my god, how am I gonna act? So I have to make the timeline and everything, then you got to add new footage to kind of add to what you're already saying and the new points that you made. That's why it's hard to go by scripts and stuff. But yeah, man, that's the thing. I think some people don't realize how long it takes to edit the big videos. I don't know what the longest for me is for a video like edited, but doing a half-an-hour video, I can tell you now that easily takes more than a day, easily.
Yeah.
So fair play. Like, yeah, half an hour is freaking long.
I know. Yeah.
It's also just to get it done. Because when you're in the like for me, when you're in the when you have the momentum and you're doing it, you don't want to stop. Like sometimes it'll be like late, and I'm like, oh, but I want to get this video done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I got to get it done because your thought process is there. If you do it the next day, you might forget how you wanted things. So yeah, you definitely got to get it done when you get it.
Yeah, like look, I've worked on I work on movies and stuff. Those obviously take months and like years, but like
yeah,
I'm talking about like the trailer just came out. I wanted to get this out as soon as possible, but it took like 2 days or whatever. But like I was literally working on it like it was probably the most I've worked on a video like nonstop and like an edited video. It wasn't like a live thing. It was all edits and talking. Like it was like I just remember it took me an hour to do like 1 minute. You know, that's what people don't realize. You know, like 1 minute of footage and audio is like an hour of work. It's a lot, and to do it consistently and to, you know what I mean. It's not easy, but that's why we're here. That's why Cobra Kai Kid and Nation are here for you. We'll do the work that you guys don't have to do. You know, we'll get you the stuff.
We'll do it at the best of our ability.
Of course. Well, we've been going at it for 3 hours and 15 minutes. So I mean, originally we didn't even think we were gonna cross that mark, but I think this is a good place to wrap up, right? Oh man, what time is it for you? Like 10:17?
Yeah, it is exactly 10:17. Yeah.
Wow. Long episode. Longest episode. I don't know if we're gonna I'm sure we'll beat it one day. We'll see. But thank you to everyone for joining. Hope you enjoyed the watch party and this like longest episode of Way of the Fist. Glad to have you on, Shmoon. Anything you want to say before we wrap up?
I'm just this was a really fun one. But yeah, it was nice to watch the film and also discuss some other stuff. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. And it's gonna be fun looking at kind of like our history in a sense of what we've done. So yeah, appreciate you all joining. Thanks for coming on. Me and Drew love doing this. So yeah, thanks for tuning in again. What can I say?
Want to close it out with the line?
The line is, join Cobra Kai and let me show you
the way of the fist.